Yo, welcome. What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Fission. Yo, we're watching HOK KWC. Right? Uh, let's watch this. Let me. I think they're going to get cooked in like under 10 minutes. Like they have lost all map control. Looks a bit tough for them, bro. But I don't want it to be though. I hope we win. Hey, but it's not looking good, bro. Let me open chat though. Let me open chat. You blink and you're gonna be killed, and they find that they push him back as well. They find Kong, but the crystal. Oh yo, welcome to the stream, brother. What's up? Vortex कौन है, bro? Vortex bot है, bro. Welcome to the stream, Hemant bhai. कैसा है, bro? And it was a rager. This is where Kaiba, the coach, wanted to have happen. He has been waiting for this moment on the international stage for a long time. Bro, cooked, bro. And now it looks like, I mean, they're going to be so happy with that, how that one played out. SAUL, on the other hand, kind of, you know, this is a bit of a wake-up call. It's not the end of the world, just one game, but they need to find ways to Game 1, bro. It's okay, it's okay. Game 2, Game 2. It's just one game, right? Let me change the thumbnail. It doesn't matter if you lose at this stage that much, you still have a second life. But ideally, you want to be able to make it last faster. And INF is going to take that... Influence rate, bro. Crazy team, by the way, not an ass team. 8 minutes match. They're talking. But Miriam, by the way, this guy is a clash laner. No, sorry, he's a jungler, but he's playing clash lane. The victory. Lads, break it down for everyone, please. It's just. Bro, Blam has a sick ass jacket, bro. That's a cool jacket. HOK jacket. Damn, bro, he's got all the symbols. Permission will get yes, bro. It's low kar ba rahe, bro. But crazy.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there was definitely, we do have experience on the side of Solar Esports, right? Obviously, we do have Kong there. He's probably going to be the driving force, giving and pushing all this experience over to the team. But when they have Influence Rage, Chuck VR, that's been going since what?
Go hai kya? Matlab?
More experience there for Influence.
Leffy Mena, then a Tempest, Miriam, Kong. Miriam playing Byron, Kong playing Agudo.
With the Jin pick, he's the person that opens the game over here for Influence Rage, right? Like they come in the 4th minute, the Jin does the initiation over there in the blue zone. It is what makes everything just turn around. What about if we just go for a quick break? When we come back, it's gonna be game number 2 of this match.
King of Honors? King of Honors क्या है भाई? Honor of King है bro. मेरे पास दोनों MLBB का भी राइट्स है और उसका भी राइट है मेरे पे, क्या बोलते हैं, HOK का. तो मैं दोनों को स्ट्रीम कर सकता. So welcome to the stream, guys.
Whenever we let it out, it becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by play.
We were there. For every click. Every
Name, teak, name. Honor of Kings, bro. Bro, I'm getting ads. Oh hell no. No, it's there. Oh, it was an ad. But do I change to KWC?
Lenovo Legion. Reach your impossible.
Bruh, this ad bro, what the hell is this bro? KWC देखेगा? KWC देखना है क्या? KWC को भी stream कर सकते हैं। MSC चला पर oh अच्छा MSC में बाकी है क्या? रुक जा switch करता हूँ। इसको कुछ वो मत करियो, देखा इधर चलाते हैं MSC। दोनों एक साथ stream करेंगे। HOK और उसके सब मंद बढ़ाएंगे bro हम लोग। Okay, switching bro, अबे भाई तूने बोला मुझे लगा गेम स्टार्ट हो गया bro। इधर भी तो स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ। इधर तो होगा ही 3 ऐसे कुछ के बाद होगा bro, टाइम लगता है इधर तो। इसको तब तक म्यूट करो, इसी को चलाओ। इधर देखते क्या हो रहा है। क्या कर रहा है भाई? ये क्या हो रहा है? ये क्या हो रहा है bro? The hell? साउंड एकदम कम है मेरा कि इनका?
Welcome back. This is the KWC 2026. Let's go back to influence rage against sports.
मेरा कि इनका bro?
One, I do believe that the key for
Whose sound is low bruh?
take the victory.
Hey, oh wait, let me see. Welcome to the stream, by the way, guys. Do leave a like on the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hey, we can, by the way, this co-stream, we can basically stream both KWC and EWC, bro. Sorry, MSC. Crazy, eh? Both enemy games, we can stream both. Game का अच्छा गेम का ना वो मैंने जबरदस्ती कम कर रखा, जैसे तुम लोगों को मेरी आवाज सुना दे, वरना मेरी नहीं सुना देगी तो क्या करोगे? रीस्ट्रीम की जगह इससे बड़े तो वही स्ट्रीम लगा देना है, वो हो गया बात।
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to play with that double marksman compensation, you can try and like create that space for yourself, right? But then, like I said, if you got the one who's pushing you into the jingle, it's kind of
the thing with SADUL is, bro, they're like they're from Pokemon Unite, etc. So they used to be like Pokemon Unite players, ML players sometimes maybe, but professionally Pokemon Unite players. And now the thing is, they're against the regions which have played for years after a few months. So that's the difference, bro. They'll get cooked by these teams. But I think Influence Rage is an easier matchup than. The thing is, like, this HOK was like a fairer matchup that compared to ML, because in ML TR faced off against Vitality, Indo champions. So that's harder in my opinion than facing a Latam team. So Latam team, like Influence Rage, is kind of easier than face, and it's not like they have a lot of imports in the Latam team, bro. It's literally players from Latam, so it should be easier than facing off against the Indo team, because that's a C team, one of the most dominant regions in ML after what, Philippines. So that's why.
Story of what is going on in here. Take it from here.
Yeah, thank you so much. As we go into game number 2, to find the draft, for me, it seemed like it was too much of an all-in play on the KLTs, especially with the slow-more marksman. I feel like you need to balance it out, right? I think that you can't put too much pressure on one guy. Everybody needs to step up. Yeah, it needs to be a balance in terms of.
I think this is BO3, right?
How do we distribute the resources for this? And at this point, I think, you know what? At least in game 1, Kong, I felt, did a decent job of trying to resolve the situation, but time was not on their side. Yeah. I mean, you don't have much time when the spacing is going to be completely
Crazy,
taken away, right? There was that initial fight where 3 members got killed right before the Tyrants. That was a bit of a disaster in terms of a start. You need to kind of come out 50-50. Maybe you contest, take that away. They were not able to do so. I mean, this is one of the things, right? They were pretty tanky, but they only had 2 points of damage, realistically, right? One from the Gudo, the other from the Blueborn Marks. So at this point, once again, we're going to re-explore the VPs. The info is going to be a big pick. Zhangfei is going to be a big pick. These are the big tanks, right? No more Lapu Lapu for them on the side of Essex, AQL. I'm wondering if they want to go for utility roles instead. I think it makes sense, right? But I think that for me,
Let me open chat, bro. I'm turning off chat again. After this will be, after SC Duel's game, for HOK will watch MSC completely. I don't want to watch this HOK more after this. This playoffs either way, so. I think yes, it is BO3.
But it's kind of a difficult position.
Let's see the picks. Let's see the picks.
We're just gonna start up with the Chicha. Chicha, as you all know,
For Chicha, Miriam on the Chicha. I don't know if the Chicha is gold lane right now. Pai, Inauguran banned. Crazy. Haya, Mai banned. Both mid laners banned. I think they're banning Haya because like Extreme is not too comfortable with Haya.
But at the other side, it's like, oh, where is it gonna be? How do we ban other heroes, understanding that it could be literally any of those lanes? Right, and you know what?
Dharma and Lapu Lapu. Damn, bro, full sustain. But he has to go Agudo again. Loki, like he should pick Agudo or Neza. Like for Kong.
So I like this. Lapu Lapu
Or Yang Jian. Yang Jian would be good too because CC immunity.
I felt like he had a lot of impact in game number one.
Who does he go? Oh, Zhang Fei and Zhang Yu picked right now. So Clash Lane, Zhang Yu,
Setup after setup.
and Doofy will go on Zhang Fei.
But if we're looking at the other end, it looks like they're going to go with the tried and true. The Zhang Fei, very traditional. The Zhang Yu, your thoughts on this one in the clutch? I love this hero when it's on my team because
Oh, Eren picked, so no concert you either.
the higher the damage, and you also get a mini stun from that skill itself.
So no,
this
this will be interesting actually, right?
Objective.
Ladies unbanned out, okay.
This time he gets into the correct position, soaks in enough damage, returns it fully to the side of Influence Rage. It could change the plane of the fight. My only concern is he'll be very slow, right? And the Hegemon Slash takes like 3 business days to truly arrive. I mean, to actually hit that mark. But again, if you have other setup, especially with this Zhang Fei, you have ways to kind of mitigate and play around. I mean, okay, number one, yes, maybe for some people it feels like it takes 3 business days. And plus, you're trying to get it on an Eren who is like a feather in the wind. Yes. Right? Very mobile, able to change directions at any moment. And within the moment's notice, that's the biggest thing. Now, the big question here is, can this ever bomb? Do they give the space for Levy to get the gold in?
So they banned. Wait, what? Is that Seagong's in? I thought they will have Devara in the global version, no? Oh wait. Oh, it's the profile picture still of Seagong's in instead of Devara. And Musashi and Kaiser banned. 2 junglers, 2 mid laners from this team. Damn. So they can pick Pai now. Okay, picked. Yeah, so there won't be a Pai pick now. Wait, what the hell? Oh, Chicha Jungle, mid lane, Extreme on Zia, KTZ on Direnji.
This is going to be a Tsuya in the mid lane and a DNG in the farm lane. The Chicha is going to...
This will be interesting, low-key, bruh.
Okay. We knew it was going to be flexible. And again, they might as well just flex it like that. But now you have the Zia, which again is one of those win more type of heroes. It doesn't do the greatest things at times because when you're behind, it feels like a really just tough hero to play.
Oh wait, shit! My subscriber bar is on the this thing of this. My fault. Wait. I think I can put it here. Some goal thing.
Put that on a Chicha. Put that on a
Some goal.
It changes
Was it down though?
Right now you have to have many other considerations.
Oh, I think I did it for ML because ML was different. ML didn't have sponsors. Right? Maybe I'll just hide it, bruh. Let me just hide it. Because you know, because ML is different, HOG is different. Who knows where their sponsors might be. ML didn't have sponsors at the bottom like that all the time, so.
The artillery bombardment from, the next level, or the next map, if you will.
Yo, one game, bruh. Same hopes as TR. Let's just win one game. Because we don't want the whole series win either way. Might be impossible. One game. Kong diff, bro. Come on, bro.
So hopefully this doesn't happen for the side of Influence Rage. But this is a difficult position.
The map is the same as what we have in the game.
They want to get into the thick of the action. They want to be
Danny, Fury. I think I've heard the name of Tempest. I don't know if it's the same Tempest.
They need to give themselves a chance because again, I know that you like Extreme Zia as more of a late game assurance. I'm looking at it as early game. If they falter here,
Extreme Zia should be good for Extreme, I'm gonna lie. But I mean, I don't know. Wait, he's on Chicha. Oh wait, they're already invading. Kong is there though.
Danny, I like the idea, that question, but this is time wasted, right? If they don't manage to get the early rotations, this is gonna cost them. Yeah, and Danny here using that gold sharing. One thing that we saw even in game 1 was how...
Oh, wait, bro. 50 stone guaranteed. 26 outplay. Bro, what is the CD key, bro? Stop giving this goofy shit, bro. Give someone good, bro.
Also, they now have the information about
what is this actual shit, bro?
What are you going to be thinking about, right? In the next 90 seconds, how do we want to plan our rotations? Do we want to care about the mid lane, right?
Hey, bro, like, big plays, bro, 1000 honor pass EXP.
Just like that, right? Influence Rage, all of
Hey,
them are like, okay,
what was that? Ontario necessarily will break the meta of HOK Global Esports. Right, bro, they're stupid, bro. Whoever said that shit, Sarange, Dipanju, hella stupid, bro.
I like this, right? I'm just
Yep,
gonna side
that was stupid, bro.
Revenant,
Why are you not at EWC? Because I'm too good. I'll be honest, bruh. I'll be honest, Emily the best. Welcome to the stream. And first off, you should be sleeping, little girl. But since you're here, since you're in the stream to talk shit, I'm just way too bigger for this. Way too good for this shit. I can't lose. That's why they said we can't put you on. Because if I lost and got a loss on my track record, they'd be like, oh, okay.
More of a kind of a free roll for SAUL as they kind of find their footing to find. Nice two-man stun with that universal law, which has been dodged out, influence rage, get out of it.
But you should be asleep, little girl. I don't know why you're here.
But was it worth the exchange?
It's a Hindi stream, by the way, so I have to speak in Hindi again, just so you can shut your ass up.
Now, with that being said, SAUL, ooh, KWC, this one is looking a little bit uncomfortable. Lefty, you talked about being the hard worker in the room. He is working really hard right now. Yeah, KWC though, he's gonna get found out. Danny, he's looking for the first kill. He's gonna take first blood right there.
Oh, okay, let's go.
If you will, he's gonna take that free food again. And this is a level 4 Mina. There is something to set up here. If they can steal this away before they form the tyrant, this could be huge for the side of influence.
But Kong is being cooked, considering Kong is like one of the best junglers. Okay, bye. I'm sorry. Stay. But you should be sleeping though.
50-50 smites and a smite battle, if you will. Danny completely giving that up. But again, just trying to extract more farm on this map as they're up about 1.3. Yeah, what I'm curious about is at this point, have they frozen the lane or they have not? So Lefty actually allows the recovery of gold and EXP for the side of KOTC. Yeah, but maybe a bit of a misplay. I mean, again, I think that freezing it in that bottom lane would have been huge for them because KOTC, that walk of shame all the way back, plus you're losing a lane, it would have been very difficult to find anything. So again, a little bit of a, misplay, if you will. I think calculator miss at this point, right? So Doofy, that's the thing I want to refocus on. Doofy.
Oh, Wolves is not playing.
Got caught up early before the fights, right? But now we're gonna have a new one. Oh, here's the emergence. They actually have the numbers. The three-man stop. The hedge of his low will actually connect on, but they find Kong in the
bro.
spot as Danny.
They're making Kong look shit though, bro. And Kong is like one of the best junglers in global.
As soon as possible, they're gonna stop this TP.
Bro played with India players too long.
Just go stop
The
the
hell?
teleport, but there's 3-4 members of them, and Miriam is
Ah,
gonna
bro.
sacrifice his life just to cancel that TP.
What is this, bro? This might be worse than MLBB, unfortunately.
And now, 4 minutes is here. The tyrant has arrived, and influence rage looking.
This low-key sad.
And Kong, he's already used his spike. It's on cooldown right now, so they actually can't even contest on this one. Influence rage are gonna pick this up for free. Yes, they are around, but again, you're giving that one away. I mean, how many advantages do you want to get? You get the tyrant. You also get the T1 at the top with the split push from 10. It's all looking good for the side of influence rate. They want to end the series here and now, clean slate. They're looking very clean right now. I mean, this is a huge lead already, 2.5 or so. Doofy's on back off here. The way that they're, again, just taking stuff off of the map, the positioning of them, they're finding Doofy in a bad spot, and they're going to take that free kill as well. The emergence potentially going in, but the universal law on the Fury and
Bruh, that's crazy.
But they don't have the long range finish. There is no one to finish the job here, right? And if they still survive, they get away, they're going to get back to full health. And once again, you find yourself in the exact same position. You have nothing to offer at this point. Yeah, nothing at this point.
Now I think Influence Rage might be the team with the fastest win.
It's one of those things where, okay, this is not looking good. How can we get ourselves back into this game? Do we go aggressive? How are we getting back? I think it really is avoid the fights, right? They have to avoid the fights at this point. They have to try and farm safely and also understand what rotations are possible. This needs to be done by Doofy. He needs to let the team know where the buffs are up, what kind of rotations are being made on the side of Influence Rage. He's already giving the vision. Okay, but listen, they have all 5 members. They try to go all in. They do get the pickoff. They find Leffy. And on the backside, it looks like Fury's going to be targeted.
Let's go! Doofy!
That is a great ambush attempt, but Miriam a little bit low. They find
Damn, Zia, Extreme got 2 assists as well. Who got the other kill? Oh, Kong? Yo, nah, we're cooked. Oh, nice, Miriam. Yes, he survived! Oh, wait, no shit! Oh, no, he survived. Let's go, Miriam. Let's go. Where do you redeem these codes, though, bruh?
Was exactly the same as well in quality. Now, Danny.
Hey, where you redeem these codes? I have a code. I get it. Oh, I found it.
And there is no slowing down. 3,000 gold. The majority should be in the hand.
No, bro, what the hell is this?
Is that guy. right? He is literally the guy in terms of just like when the team fights are happening, you got to get out extreme, trying to flash away. The mini stun on, he's not getting out of that one. As Danny finds yet another. Miriam's going to charge off back.
Bro, why are we picking fights here, bro?
It's not even about taking a fight. It's just pushing them back, so the back on defense will be unlocked by the moving minions on the bottom side of the way of the lane. And right now,
I found it.
They have absolute
Big
control over the
plays.
goal. Yeah, absolute control. I mean, SAUL were able to find a couple pickoffs. Things were looking decent for them in terms of this comeback. But then Danny shows up, and you're like, wait, actually, we are really that far behind.
Bro, wait, big play and the other one was what? I forgot.
Take a look at this.
Hey, wait, I need that
Too
food.
much damage before the fight actually starts. Now, this was looking great for a moment. But look at how many spells they threw, how many ultimates they dropped now to try and get the 2 kills. These are the squishiest targets, and you have to use so many resources. Yeah, they threw everything. But Danny, finding that backline, once he shows up, he's like that superhero.
But there's a replay, right? Okay, I can go back. 26 outplay.
Influence range.
Wait.
All of them are like,
26.
okay,
Wait,
let's use that gold
that's not the
but look at how often
B1G. Wait, what?
just
B1G plays. Okay, 26 outplay and B1G plays.
He's gonna be on point. They find Tempest. Doofy doing a little bit of work, but he's gonna be whittled down by Leppy. Trying to focus him down. SAUL are gonna just walk away. Influence just barely misses Doofy. And why did Influence Rage take that fight? Take a look at the top side of the map, right? They not only get the slippers going in, quite a bit of damage on the
Bro, is it
team. Right
B16
now,
plays or?
Tony's a move away.
It's not a valid redemption code.
Easy as well, Doofy. They have to be really careful with
What the hell?
Get away from this position. It's so dangerous. Oh, so dangerous with Danny there. Veda getting a little bit low. The charge on back. Danny now getting focused here. He's a bit on the squishier side. He's going to use the healing too. But SAUL finding ways to get
Yes,
back
let's go.
in.
SAUL. Wait, what's the code? I forgot. What?
4,000 gold difference in the
Huh?
market influence range. Not bad for being in this position to try.
I need the second code, not the first one. It's 26 outplay. One is 26 outplay.
Okay for the side of influence range.
Okay, I got something. Okay.
Right? It feels like they have the ability to recover, but do they even get the chance? Because influence rage, they still have a good control of the map. But taking that tyrant is just like a baby step towards the right direction.
Wait, what's this?
Look at how often
Wait,
numbers
what?
just right now,
B1G
CX
plays, yeah.
CX
B1G
okay,
plays, right?
yes.
I don't know why it's not
Look at
working.
how often numbers into something much bigger. Miriam getting focused here. The creation blocks are going to do it a little bit
Wait,
more. But
I will mute
not
myself.
enough to take him down.
Anyways, guys, I'm back. Not sure what is happening, bro.
Double BJ, I love to see this. It shows you to what extent, like Danny, he's also making sure they don't have the primal bond. This is what you should do if you want a double objective.
साउंड नहीं आ रहा? अरे ब्रो मैं अभी चला गया था बीच में इसलिए. शैडो टायरेंट ठीक है, कोड है क्या? कोड नहीं है ब्रो. ब्रो सारे डीसीबी बोल रहे थे योर डूफी पर आपसे. हाँ बैट ट्रक से वॉच पार्टी का मैं रूम क्यों खेलूंगा ब्रो? द हेल पर आप तो स्ट्रीम को मैं डूफी कैसे हो सकता हूँ ब्रो? मैं नेपाली जोड़ी हूँ. डूफी अलग आदमी है भाई. भाई ये क्या बोल दिया भाई इसने भाई. Get efficient doofy, bro.
Not looking to give this up. They have it, at least the siege catapult. Do they have enough damage to take it down? They do not. I mean, at this point, you have to trade health points for the defense. Yes. Right? And that's not a good situation. It means you fight unfairs. And Influence ready to take the T3 in the middle. This is going to open up the doors. This might be the last fight here. Yeah, the Shadow Vanguard is in the bottom lane as well. Kong trying to deal with that Vanguard. And that will slow things down, at least for now. Top lane, that was the big push. They take the top T3. Okay, now Kong does have the Blood Rage. This might be the smallest of
Damn.
the advantages.
Hard नहीं हुआ है.
But yes. SAUL on their last legs. This is the last T3. It looks like it's going to be taken down. Yeah, Meta just walking forward. Miriam just getting slowly picked off. The Raging Sea
Shit.
can be committed. The shields are on point though.
Oh nah. Nah, game over होने वाला है bro. Influence freeze भी bet करना चाहिए था fastest game में. कोई बात नहीं वैसे. RNTX भी बचा है वैसे. RNTX भी इसमें हीरो लोग का रेंज ज्यादा है. Bro, टीम पे डिपेंड करता है क्या लिया है.
Which means they will be going up against Barilla United Esports. Yeah, and I think that they're going to be super happy with that result on this one. Influence Rage coming to play 2-0 very quickly, if you will, but that was looking like a team that was
2-0 हो गया था ये भी. ML जैसे ही हो गया. लेकिन ML ने मेरे ख्याल से ML वालों ने बढ़िया एक तो किया था. थोड़ा सा सेकंड गेम ऐसा लग रहा था जीत सकते हैं. इसमें तो बिल्कुल जीतने का होप ही नहीं था. लेकिन हार्डर गेम भी है ना, वो भी बात है.
Let's not discourage what they did.
Yeah, true, bro.
But again, just too much influence rage in the end. I mean, this is their first international, right? So this is a good learning experience. Not many people get to go to the international stage as a training ground, you know, right?
Yeah, crazy भाई कि क्या बोलते हैं ट्रेनिंग के लिए इंटरनेशनल स्टेज पे जा रहे हैं.
And they need to recover fast, very quickly. There's no other time.
Damn, bro, I got a free skin.
So if anything, right now, you gotta just kind of.
ये लोग भाई सर्वर में बोल रहे मैं हूँ डूफी. नेपाली बना दिया भाई मुझे. डूफी रोम भी नहीं खेलता था मैं. पहली बात तो कॉन्गमिन के एपिक स्किन मिल गया फ्री में हीरो का. नाइस. एलबी चालू हुआ कि देखते भाई इसके बाद. ये खत्म हो गया. 2-0 हो गए, लोग हार गए. एमएलबी भी देखेंगे फिर. इससे वैसे होप तो मुझे, इससे मैं बोलूँगा सही में तो मुझे इससे ज्यादा होप था एमएलबी से. लेकिन एमएलबी वालों ने ज्यादा बढ़िया किया. जीजी हो गया भाई इनका तो. डैम ब्रो क्या. अरे एक मिनट रुक, इसको चलने देता हूँ. म्यूट कर दूंगा. इधर चालू अभी नहीं हुआ, होने वाला लगता है होगा. टेम्पो वर्सेस कंट्रोल. माय गॉड ब्रो, जर्मनी का बाय द वे. किड बॉम्बा इसको चिढ़ा दिया था मैंने एक बार. एक सर्वर में Bomba, bro. I actually like trolled Bomba once in a server. Like he was like, some of his friends know me as well, like from Europe. So I was like, bro, where's your idol, Bomba? I was just like mocking him for no reason. What's this, bro? That was HOK. Now we're on, bro. HOK got like destroyed in like under 10 minutes, bro. Really sad. Now we're on to MLB though, bro. Real game. We watched the real game now, bro. Better than MOBA.
This tournament was also favored. Everybody thought about, all right, how is
But,
this?
bro, I can't believe SADU lost to Latam team in under 10 minutes, bro. Twice.
Seeing that matchup all over.
I thought Kong would diff them, bro. Kong got capped. It's still like Monto told me, bro. It's still a 5v5. He can solo.
Like you said, Red Mark, Spirit have actually done what it needs, what they need.
But kinda sad, bro.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing some unique new things for setup. They're testing their reaction time.
That's our influence.
Yeah, I wish we
Kid Bomb was the most handsome guy. Yeah, okay, bro. You zesty, bro. Get out of here, bro. Why you zesty, brother? Why you zesty though, bro?
Creativity, I feel like you can
Huh?
also amount it to their head coach and coach back then. Long-time coach in the Philippines, he was always a guy that we called one of the drafters of the universe, because he would show up with some things that are out of this world, out of this galaxy, and then make it work. And I think that suits Vamos very well in this patch, which is why we see them excel, why we see them being able to translate how they want to play in the game with their drafts, and it's been a beauty to watch.
We have more hopes from this shit.
With them,
there always needs to be a balance.
Sure.
If they lean too hard towards one direction, that's where team spirit can pounce.
Great preview of these two teams as well. Coming into it, Team Vamos have some of the most electric stars that you will expect in MLBB on stage. And of course, I'm talking about Error 404, Zapat, Klopun, Zinkeef, and that.
But Team Vamos is getting stormed, bro. Dog walking, getting dog walked on.
SRG out for Malaysia. It really all relies on Team Vamos now.
So firstly, Team Vamos started at season 14 MPLMY, and then we
Season
qualified
14.
to 6 when I left. They never qualified to international tournament anymore. I joined back to Team Vamos middle of season 17, and we made it. We go to MSC right now.
Vamos gotta lose, man. That 4-foot juggler have too much ego.
So when we qualified,
Bro, who's the 4-foot juggler, bro?
and also
Bro, that was a different player, bro. He was not. He was not the same guy, bro. You're not talking about no jungler, bro. Bro, blue haired, bro. That guy's not the. He's not here, bro. I think they changed him. You said 4-foot jungler with too much ego, bro.
improving our practice. Yeah, bring a new meta.
SRG always get the podium, right? Top 3 in every tournament. Number 2 of Malaysian team need to step up to become like them. We doesn't have SRG, then they say it's like nothing, right?
Keep improving and keep climbing slowly. Just prove them.
Bro, Crawley flexed on us.
Strong.
He said, I have better view.
Grand final of MPLM Boys Season 17. We are losing to SRG 4-0, and that time Arrow 4 was trying. I feel disappointed with myself because I think I can do much more better. I always had a dream to help my mom, especially about money, right? So being able to be here at EWC, it's like dreams come true. The prize pool is so big. I think that it's big enough to help my mom.
So just keep believing us and pray for us also. Believe you.
Zapat talking about helping his mom there. It's an amazing story, and I think that you can tell there's so much energy around Error 404 this team, whether it's the highs of the emotion of qualifying, whether it's the lows.
Let's see what happens. I mean, I think Spirit will easily dominate them, bro. No doubt.
On the flip side of
100% Spirit gonna dog walk them.
Team spirit, and this is a different journey. A team that had an identity but lost it after they faced a few tough matches earlier on. Hopefully, some of the changes that they've made to allow Kid Bamba to do what he needs to do. And Zaur Egoist, who is the youngest player in this entire tournament, hopefully, in the jungle, they can find a way to fly.
Bro, some guy kept the stream. He said we thought you were doofy, bro. They think I'm from Nepal, bro. I've told them multiple times I'm Indian, bro. They said we thought you were from Nepal, bro. Nice one. कितने साल का है कौन ब्रो कौन कितने साल का है 10 साल का कौन Why is starting the match already began and interested in their yapping for real, bro? कौन 10 साल का कौन है bro? Hiko को बोल रहा है क्या?
It's just that it so happened that everything came this way. And
Youngest player Hiko होगा. Hiko should say 16
good thing about him is that he's
to 17.
and obviously very talented. So I have
ये उसका
it's really gonna come down on
इसका इस टीम का टीम स्पिरिट का Hiko 2008 में पैदा हुआ था 18 का हो गया क्या 18 है हाँ इस साल 18 का हो गया ना Let's see what happens in this game though, bro. Hopefully Spirit wins. Team Spirit. Lock it. Slab होगा बुड्ढा से सबसे Hey yo
It's a team that's more concentrated on
ये कौन सी प्लेयर है bro
fighting. We tilt, we choke. That's the opinion of the other teams. But this year, this tournament, we have new goals and we really have been
Damn you say so manly kid bomba Thai shit
so I really hope that we won't
the defense down.
Bro said kid bomb, why you so manly, bro? Thai shit, bro. अबे मेरे में नहीं हो रहा ये स्टार्ट क्या हो गया एक मिनट मेरे में नीचे का विंडो नहीं आ रहा
Tier
bro
1 teams in South Asia, right? In a way,
अबे हाइड
it's
किया
not
मैंने
good
नीचे का
zero,
तब भी दिख
but
रहा है
also in a
मुझे
way,
खामा का
knowing
टास्क बार ऑटोमेटिकली हाइड किया है टास्क बार अलाइनमेंट
we always confident, but this time it will
एक तब भी दिखेगा भाई दिमाग खराब हो जाएगा
only works.
अरे फिर मुझे उससे वो नहीं दिख रहा है एक मिनट लाइव है ना एक चीज चेक करनी है मुझे हाँ लाइव है
Well, on the side of Vamos representing Malaysia's last hope here and trying
Okay,
to make
update.
sure that they can move on to the
Mirko!
semifinals. On the flip side,
Mirko!
Team Spirit from EEC
Mirko is all
recently,
smart,
just
brother. What the
last
hell?
several years,
Why is
able
brother
to
smiling
compete
so
here
much,
at
bro?
MSC. Now trying to figure out if they
Mirko saw fine shit and he's smiling, bro.
gatekeeper and can now enter the gate. They've
Mirko!
unfortunately locked in
Mirko,
themselves,
Baba
out
Yero,
themselves by
Mirko.
the Philippines or Malaysia or Indonesia. Will it be the same story here today?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the biggest chip on their shoulder, that they definitely have to get past that hurdle, especially since last year their loss was shocking to them. They haven't made it to top 4 at MSC just yet at EWC, and this has to be it, especially after the
Mirko,
loss.
Baba Yero. Damn, bro, but like, but now, right now, bro, I'm hoping, Team Secret cook them, bro. Bro, how long we gotta wait, bro? They're yapping so much, bro. Come on, bro, start the game already, bro. Bro, if they keep yapping, I'll just play some game off cam. Yesterday I reached mythic in ML. Right now I'm trying to reach like 50 stars in HOK. I'll just play HOK, bro. Till they do some shit here. Bro, we trying to see a 3-0, huh? We ain't trying to see no 2-0, bro. Straight up beat their ass, bro. These guys are acting like we need a close game, bro. Nah. Brother, we need Team Spirit to whoop their ass, bro. Straight up. Bro, come on, bro. Start this shit already. Hey, is that Mirko? Nah, bro. They won't win shit, bro. Yo, tell Mirko to stop crying, bro. Get team ass. This ain't no private moment, bro. Yo, someone tell Mirko they beat TR, they ain't winning shit, bro.
And that is only the beginning of our knockouts. Yesterday,
Yeah, bro. Glad they winning shit, by the way, boy.
Two games home.
Yeah.
What a way to say goodbye to Team Vitality, the Bees.
Hopefully
Buzz the way
TLPH or some
back.
PH team wins
And on
again.
the other
ML.
side,
We
well,
don't give a shit about
YG, they have
ID, bro.
Yes, indeed, Milosh. But today, we will find out the last two
Hey, bro, what the hell?
semi-finalists that will be competing for the grand finals ticket tomorrow. Today, two best of five will unfold here at
Oh,
MSC
started already,
KWC
gang.
2026.
Oh my
Two
days.
keys will be shattered and two will continue their journey.
Oh my days, bro.
Tournament here, and it's a beauty that we have so many, well, pretty much every single rematch.
But just start the
ever
game.
Interregional, and that's what makes MSC.
Hell nah, bro. Just start the game. Acting कर रहा था या सही में रो रहा था? Acting bro,
Yes,
acting.
indeed. So,
उसको क्या फर्क
for
पड़ेगा?
our
उसकी favorite
first
team है लेकिन उसकी
matchup
favorite
of
team है
today,
Vitality.
ladies and gentlemen,
Favorite
join me
team
in
तो है उसकी
welcoming
Vitality, लेकिन
the
acting ही
Legends
कर रहा है.
of
क्या फर्क
Finals,
पड़ेगा उसको
Team
हारेगी जीतेगी तो? वो
Vamos!
थोड़ी खेल रहा है, वो player थोड़ी है. Own थोड़ी करता है उस team को.
This is what they call a last-minute roster who now carries the hope and dreams of Malaysia on their shoulders. They have defied the
इसमें तो
odds
नीचे
by
कर सकता हूँ
taking out
सबसे.
favorites and showing the world what they are made of. But can they continue flying? Can they win the matchup they asked for? Will Hala Vamos come out on top?
हाला vamos.
It's a big
Real
ask,
Madrid
but
है ये
if
लोग.
anything, we're getting the best part of it
They
all,
think they're Real Madrid
because
and
their
shit, bro.
opponents are ready
Crazy,
to
bro.
roll. Please join me in welcoming
Chill.
Team Spirit! They've made statement after statement in MLBB, but failed to stop the Vamos rising tide in the jungle in our group stage. The Dragon, my friends, hungers for victory. The egoist yearns for a second chance. And revenge?
Hey, bro, what the hell is this, bro?
Like Team Spirit, all right.
Off stream, I'm trying to play HOK. These guys ain't
You know
showing
what,
shit.
Milosh? Will the gatekeepers gatekeep or will they be gatekept? Only one way to find out, boys. You may place your keys and take your seats. And of course, to our captains, don't forget to meet in the middle for a little handshake, fist bump, or maybe nothing at all.
We'll see
What?
we get out of it. They asked for this matchup.
Wait, who's the captain?
Between
Huh?
teams getting
That's what he was the captain, bro.
and they're ready to get
Oh,
into
Kid
it.
Bomba has fans, bro.
We'll head to
The
semifinals
ladies love
and
Bomba. Maybe
just
it's his
like their
family,
teams.
bro. Who knows?
So, who will come out on top? Only one way to find out. Let's head over to the land of dawn.
The first half of MSC EWC 2026 knockouts delivered a story of
This was crazy, bro. Falcons versus Vitality was actually crazy. Big crowds for both of them. They were going crazy. And Falcons just like sent them back to the airport, bro.
Securing Myanmar's second top four finish since MSC 2022 without dropping a single game. And just like
Nah.
that, Jungle Galacticos remain
Damn.
with just win a sweep in the quarters.
Damn.
Match 2, revenge was served as Team Falcons PH eliminated Team Vitality. Now, Team Falcons PH are just one step away from returning to the grand finals.
Team Falcons, after losing the first game, will now make it to the next stage here in the knockout stage.
Damn.
The story continues into day 2. First,
Bro,
with Team
start
Falcons
already,
versus
bro.
Spirit. Team
Kid Bomba is
Falcons
at least
on the
200 kgs, bro.
starting
100%, bro.
strong.
He's tall as well, plus he's big as hell as well, bro. So it has to be like 200 kgs at least.
Of MSC. Then comes our match of the day. Aurora Gaming versus ONIC. A rivalry that started at MSC 2020.
Yeah, all these are good games, bro.
MSC 2023
HOK, they're doing like some stupid shit for playoffs day one or something.
Stands as the tournament favorite to win it all. Two teams will rise, two teams will fall. Who will rise above?
I didn't realize what it smelled like until Milos
पूरी सीरीज में सबसे कम किल दिया है YG ने. Yangwon Galacticos वहाँ बहुत तगड़ा खेल रही है Yangwon Galacticos.
And shout out what they will be feeling, which is exactly that.
लेकिन Falcons से इस बार फेस करेगी तो बहुत मुश्किल होगा, I guess. Falcons are back.
EECA and Malaysia. Team
But Falcons comeback is like actually crazy, bro. Like Philippines had no representatives left almost, and then Falcons did a comeback against ID champions, bro. Crazy.
That they need to do something about it this time around, Mirko.
Maybe it was because they were behind.
I actually did not expect, but I kind of knew PH would win against ID either way.
Play around these comfort picks, these heroes that are just purely strong.
I think this guy, the members of Team Spirit will go Hirara, etc.
Kind of like a misread of the meta for a lot of teams in the group
And
stage.
Hiko might go Moscow or something.
Maybe because placebo, just thinking, oh, Lee's good, dude.
Yeah, it seems like teams really read into it because Nolan's even more of an option than Ling now. Teams are willing to completely just snub.
I think One Shot
Ling
used to
at the
play
other
heroes
Goblin
like Nolan,
heroes
etc.
Instead, let's see if that will still come into effect considering that the matchup is Error 404 versus our Egoist. I just want to point out, again, ever since we got here, it's been that overwhelming feeling of, I can't believe MLBB brought us out here. Who would have thought we will be in a live audience?
Oh, I thought he said, bro, I thought he said, who the fuck? I thought he said, who the fuck, bro?
MLBB brought us here, bro.
It's a beautiful thing. And what
I was like, wait, did he swear on television?
just incredible.
I mean, sorry, on live stream? I was like, wait, what?
Transition. I mean, how hard must that have
Bro
been?
says, who the
It's
fuck?
all led to these little things. And we talk about the little moments, right? The little decisions. And I know it's kind of a meme from yesterday, but the Barats is also a big part of team spirit. And Kid Bomba is
Kid
a
Bomba
big part
can play
of
Barats, bro,
making this
in
team
EXP.
be the success that we know they can be. My question is, after seeing yesterday, having gone 3 wins with Barats and no losses, do we see the same prioritization? Does that become an Achilles heel that they play into, or do they go, wow, let's pull back?
I feel like as long as they don't stretch it to its limit, maybe for a game or two, if they want to prioritize it, sure. But the moment it stops working, change your priorities. We were talking about it with Vitality yesterday, and Shogun, he was fantastic on the Barons. But eventually, Falcons read into it, and it became even more demanding for the EXP laner to pull off properly.
You see, there's one thing about utilizing these flex picks, right? It's great if you can actually utilize it well. If you don't, it just becomes too one-dimensional.
That's right.
If you look at Vitality, the
True,
way they utilize the
true.
Barats pick, it was first pick, but it was never played in
The
the
thing
jungle.
is,
It was never
Team
a
Spirit
flex pick
knows
in the
like
hands of
every hero
Falcons.
because like
You
they
could
play
alright,
in
Barats could go
GBP
straight
instead.
XP, especially
In
with
ML, people barely play
Makito, right?
GBP, but
They
Team
stepped up
Spirit
for
plays
the jungle.
GBP
The one
for the
game
Russian
they won
tournaments.
was in goal, but then after that, it was just, again, kind of a habit for them to pick up the Barats, but always put an XP. So now, if we want to see Spirit pull up those flex picks, we need to see it in more roles than one. They need to be able to utilize that flexibility of the pick.
Yeah, and I will double down on that. That if ever Spirit want to make this a little bit more difficult for Famos to read out the draft, then first pick that Barrett and then shock the world by putting it into the hands of our Egoist. You're not gonna
Natco's the
expect
only
that.
Niche Goal still competing in the MSC.
Natco's the
Damn,
only
bro.
Indonesian gold laner still competing in the MSC 2026 knockout stage. Wow. All right.
One of the 2 Indonesian imports over there on Team Vamos. Oh yeah,
We do have an ID team in ONIC, but I guess not an Indonesian gold laner.
Yeah, at first I was thinking, no wait, they have an Indonesian gold laner in ONIC. Wait, no, that's Kelra.
Yeah, Kendra, bro.
Tobero was in this lineup last year, but no longer. Natco's been amazing, by the way. I'm just gonna say, in MPL Malaysia, mechanically, even in MPL Indonesia, when he played for Evos, mechanically he's always great. It was just the decisions that he would make in the lane and in around these team fights where he was just too bombastic.
Yeah.
I love that. This meta really rewards bombastic, really rewards taking those gambles. So, hey, love the Natco playstyle so far.
Yeah, so we're actually having a little bit of a delay in the draft.
Bro, come on, bro.
Come back to it when it's ready. You might have seen a couple of hero shots. We will let you know when it is all set.
Zar Egoist picks Hirara. Bro, I told you all, bro. Zar Egoist will pick, they'll pick Hirara 100%. Hirara already picked Bomba La Bomba on Esmeralda.
Hiko has won both games. And so if you use, really, I think Makito a little bit more in this matchup, Red Bar, do you open up a lot more options?
I think Hiko will go Moscow or something.
Exactly.
Or Claude.
Pick up the Makito
Claude has a
Makito
chance too, but I think Moscow.
Right now, though, we're probably not going to see it in this specific game.
Yeah, but you're cheating. You're cheating because you're looking.
No, but we gotta.
But we don't know though. The audience doesn't know yet what's happening, so we're just creating questions.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We read it out.
Here we go.
There we
Now-
go. Finally,
Now you guys can see. We can see here, but not for you guys. So here we go.
Okay, we didn't know that was actually backed up. So even Famos was considering, okay, the Paquito as an option for Hiko is way too good. So let's take it out. In Spirit, I feel like this is smart. They take away the Freya. but it is quite questionable to me as why they would ban out Valentina in the first place and why they're willing to give the Atlas without a direct
This
answer
game,
to it.
bruh,
That might
मैं
come
थोड़ी देर
back
में
to
okay
bite
brother.
them. But as you look at the bans, even Vamos respected the Barrett's capability, and Sawa was great on the Marcel up against Ignite. I am always a big fan of Guinevere coming out early, and Vamos might be able to set tempo with that high crowd control mid trio in the beginning.
Yeah, they have really crazy crowd control. If they're able to actually land those skills onto Team Spirit, it's going to be troublesome. But again, usually when you go for these combos, you lose out on a bit of that counter matchup, right? And it does feel like Team Spirit are already going to be building towards that. Those strong side laners. They pick up the Esmeralda. The Paquito and the Barats were already banned out earlier. Now they get rid of the Arlen. The Freya was also taken out. I feel like the Valentina ban was more of respect to Clockhood. He's been having phenomenal games on that Valentina.
I need to see Hiko's pick, not gonna lie, man. I think I'm right. He'll pick Moscow over like Claude maybe.
Gives our egoist more space, Bomba as well to really penetrate through.
Kid Womba.
That Vamos seem like they're building for an Atco.
Interestingly enough, some of the pre-show talking points, Paquito banned, as Renmar mentioned, Barats
Oof.
also banned.
This would be like
One of the
interesting,
only
man.
games we saw
BO5.
Marcel played and
Let's
won, that was
go.
Team Spirit, so they banned that one out. That's not too surprising. Moscow coming in late alongside the Melissa, focusing on the gold lane, so we probably won't have anything crazy. But one of our only games we've seen Atlas let through. So 3 really strong heroes to start off. Claude joining the roster of Team Spirit. And a Brody.
Yeah, I did say Claude, bro. W prediction, bro. Yo, W prediction. I said Claude or Moscow, bro. Yeah, let's go.
Trio that could give a lot of difficulty for this Assassin Herrera early on, the Brody into the Claude. They might have already just won with 4 out of the 5
Wow,
games.
that's how strong you feel it is.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, what can Spirit do here? Eco still has that final pick.
Yeah. Goldlane's already picked up the XP. Now it's all about the mid lane. So
Bro said Hiko still has the pick, bro. Hiko's the gold later, brother.
at this point, I don't think that you go not well against the Guinevere and the Atlas right now. You're gonna have to go for a little bit more poke, maybe rage as well. It would be too crazy for them to actually play with the Eve, but the Bene should stop. Wait, that's a Khalid. Never mind. We've been seeing this.
Bro, why is the picture of a
Benedetta? Because the name is Benedetta.
Bro, I think they did a mistake in this, in the production of this. Because last time we saw the same thing. It was the Khalid, Khalid, no, Benedetta picture, but the name was Khalid. I was like, what the hell?
Really well. I was thinking of Farsa or Eve against the Brody, but the Benedetta should already stop that, and that's why they're gonna have to go for a safer choice.
And now it's the Khalid with the Benedetta picture, bro. Nice. Who did the production, bro?
This Mixana pickup, I feel like, was the great balance of it all, but then
They need to fire the production guy, bro.
which means you won't have the flicker, but at least you'll have the counter engage with the fear right up in front, and then the knockup from your ultimate. I still feel like we're gonna see Vamos take control of this game. That Roman trio is deadly.
If the team fights are all AoE and if Vamos can force those 5v5s, I agree. But if Spirit can utilize those lanes and punish them before the team fights,
I think it'll be Team Spirit, 100%.
We saw Kimbaba sometimes lose that start, but if he can get it, is Team Spirit the team to beat here? Team Vamos comes in as the favorite, but you think it's going to be Spirit? Let us know in the chat again if you think that's going to go that way.
Nah, bro. If anyone thinks it's what's it called? If anything, one thing it's Ramos, yeah, they might be wrong, bro. 100%.
Hola and Privyet, everyone watching from
Privyet?
all over the world.
Oh, Russian. Okay, never mind.
Knockouts, Team Spirit.
I was like, huh?
Against Vamos.
I was like, Privyet for French? Nah, bro. What we doing?
Extremely excited for
We're trolling,
this
bro.
series here. Yesterday we had some fast ones, a 3-0, a 3-1. I gotta
बिना
put this
खलीद
one
अदला बदली हो गया हाँ वही bro
I'm
इन
glad
लोगों
to
ने
see that,
प्रोडक्शन में
this
प्रोफाइल
fight,
पिक्चर चेंज
the
कर दिया दोनों का
rocky road that Team Spirit had to go through in the groups, they've evolved. The past 72 hours since we last saw them in action has seen them evolve their drafting patterns, which our panel actually did well at the point out. Looking at the emblems right here, did you see this Vexana coming through?
I mean, debatable, but this is one of those picks that we saw one before. It has worked. It has given some options, especially against.
bro I'm playing HOK or stream I just got a triple kill bro cook them cook the whole NEV team kill their MM kill everyone in their team
Are kind of coming back too.
And she is forced to flicker here, given all of the straight lines that Vamos are drawing through. The heart of the lineup, Sepan on that Benedetta.
Error 404 on a Guinevere that can literally find you wherever you are. And of course,
I'm
Zeke
11-1-3
just
right now, bro.
find massive fatal links who can only really be purified by Kid Bamba and Hiko. Looking at this.
I think Kid Bomba will easily purify the fatal links, bro. Oh yeah, Electronic pick has to be good. It's really good. I did say they'll pick the Claude or the Moskov in the gold, and they did pick the Claude. And in the jungle, I said Hirara. I didn't even say any other option. I just said Hirara. Straight pick Hirara. Go play Free Fire. Welcome to the stream tomorrow, bro. Go play Free Fire. Hell nah, bro. I'm not even a Free Fire streamer, brother. Welcome to the stream, bro. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Do let me know where you're watching the stream from. What do you mean go play Free Fire, brother? Brother asking a ML streamer to go play Free Fire. I'm probably playing ML before you.
A very clean off-cam pick, and I think it's a good trade when you're able to get some traction.
I play ML and it's okay actually.
Worth giving up that turtle. Zar, though, he's going to take a little bit of damage. Should be able to get away from this. He's on the Ferrara. Nothing major. Team Spirit, even after losing the turtle, take the gold lead. Zar with a quick gank down. Nako tries to get away.
I think like if there was an ENC's Germany's team would be crazy, bro. Like ENC Philippines team versus Germany's team would be crazy. Germany has Bomba, Boro, who else? I think Jurek too. Karvi is Norwegian, I think. Karvi counts Norwegian or Philippines. But Germany has a lot of Free Fire kiddo. Bro, who's Free Fire kiddo, bro? I've never played Free Fire in my life. But I said Free Fire kiddo. What the hell? Why would I be streaming ML and HOK if I was a Free Fire player, bro? We'll come Bomba. Bomba la bomba, my gold, bro. Bomba la bomba.
Contrary to what he mentioned in an interview, you said he just wants to go even. This is not even at all. He's literally bullying Sepat, moving faster elsewhere, and I think that's what allowed for that 2v1 down bottom. There was a lot.
Bro, if I can win this game while I'm watching the stream, if I can win this HOK game would be crazy, bro. Playing HOK and watch party game, bro. Making sure their relations are good now. I'll make sure their relations are good, bro. No lawsuits happening anymore. I'm carrying this shit team too, by the way. 13-1-4. Why did you stream Free Fire back then? Bro, what the fuck? When did I stream Free Fire, bro? I've not even played Free Fire once in my life. Wrong YouTuber, brother. Check the name. Check the streams. I've not even made one single video about Free Fire, brother. The hell? Rage bait. W rage bait, though. Bro pissed me off calling me a Free Fire streamer, bro. Even a PUBG streamer would have been nice, bro. Even though I never streamed PUBG either. PUBG would have been better than Free Fire. Yeah, bro, I won this game in HOK as well, bro. So goated, bro. They can't beat me, bro. Way too good. Let's go. I think it'll be a clean sweep, not gonna lie, for a Team Spirit. If they lose one game, it'll be surprising.
One-step conversion was the key, and how's about this for one?
Why did you stream Free Fire back then, bro? Never in my life. Oh, double S? Only 13-1-5? Fair enough. The fuck? I thought I'd get triple S. I got double S only, bro. Anyways, 2 stars. 3 stars, bro.
That's enough evidence to say that the first 5 minutes belong to them.
MVP 2, I carried this team. Game ka sound thoda sa badwao. Keep up the act. You can't delete your... Bro, check my history, bro. This guy, bro, rage bait, bro. W rage bait, though. Oh no, shit. Bomba. Bomba survived. My god, bro. Wait. Let me increase the volume, bro. Hold on. Wait, I think I have to do this. The hell? Wait, bro, yo, guys, some dude is saying in the chat that I'm a Free Fire streamer. What the hell?
They cut away.
Wait, what? My what? My glorious King Bomba gonna send them home for real, bruh. Choco 69.
Tricks throughout the group stage.
Bomba. No. This guy, Zarigos, is good as well, bro. He's OP. Hiko is good too. Hiko is like not as good as the Filipino and the Indo gold laners, low key. But Hiko, Bomba, and this guy, Zarigos, top players, bro.
Yeah, and I'm just happy to see Hiko.
I think Zarigos is young as well too. Oh shit, Fatal Links!
A nice pick on Asawo. Sawo will be okay, but the
Oh shit, oh shit!
Eternal Guards to keep.
Well, kill him,
Forced to run
get his
away
ass!
once again.
Nah.
Vamos.
Oh wait, he's there.
Wait a second, from the
Zarigos,
bottom.
let's go!
Someone comes in.
Brr.
The beautiful
Zavo!
Hiko
Samu
as well.
kills. Oh,
The
nice.
kill on the Nako secure.
Bro, Natko's getting gapped, bro. 0-2-0 Brody, bro.
Vamos that thought,
Pick the Kaja.
what purifies on our
Pick the
heroes.
Kaja, bro.
We're gonna be aggressors.
You are a
There's nothing
pretty
wrong with that.
okay, bro.
It's
Okay,
just, I
Chocolate
don't think
fan,
they
bro. Not from
expected
you, bro.
Team Spirit to be
That's a new guy,
aggressive.
so it's okay, bro.
Look at this
Not from you,
lineup,
though.
you're thinking, hey,
Bro, says
Hiko
Free
will
Fire.
be
I
up
flame
in your
Free Fire
face.
players.
Sunset Lover
This
will
guy
be
saying
getting
Free
some
Fire streamer,
scares.
bro. Okay, bro.
But that's not
Good
what's
one.
happening.
Bro,
Team Spirit
even
hasn't even
by the way,
got the
Kronos
bases
was
not
like,
the same
aren't you
history
used to
as
play?
some
Nah, I've
of the
never
groups.
played
And
Free
it's
Fire
like
in
they
my life.
see
So
every
stop
single
lying, bro.
attack coming before Vamos
I used to
can
play
do it.
BGMI back in 2018 or 2019. Never Free
Sawo
Fire
as well
though.
with a nice wrath
Only
tree in.
BGMI and no, sorry, it was called PUBG Mobile back then. PUBG Mobile and COD Mobile. Only those two, but never streamed them either though. Wait, I made videos on PUBG Mobile though. Not on COD. Not COD though. COD I used to be good as well back then. I played COD when it first came out, and PUBG when it first came out as well.
Is a good trade. Team Spirit now on 3,000 gold, pushing top lane in his.
But they might as well have picked Kaja on the side of Team Spirit. Bro, calling me a Free Fire streamer is crazy though. I'm a caster. I commentate ML tournaments and HOK tournaments. Calling me Free Fire streamer, bro. The hell?
And get that conversion. Top lane falls eventually.
Bro, I got global number 16 Hanzo titles, brother called me a Free Fire player.
As well. As I was saying, it feels like every time Vamos wants to make a play happen, Team Spirit knows it's coming.
What about my channel says I stream Free Fire, bro?
From about the second fight we saw happen where Saw was able to flick her way to down in the bot lane.
This guy actually got me, bro, with the rage bait, bro.
Every time Team Spirit is right on top of it. So far, Hiko is just everywhere. Needs to be in the neutral objective pit. He's there. Double waving. He's there. Natko, I can't say the same.
The best gold laner from HOK is Yunu, I think. Yeah, the Chinese guy.
And it's hard for them to get the engages that they need to.
Zarigos. Yeah, already cooking them, bro. One-sided game.
The links, and we need to threaten Sunset Lover and Hiko. It's just.
Bro.
Hiko has a purify. Sunset Lover will be hiding himself up until the very last moment. It's hard for Vamos to play the same face that they did in the groups to be able to be the #1 team.
But outside of Southeast Asia, Team Spirit is the best team in my opinion. So I don't think they'll be able to get an easy win.
It's going to start off of Zkeef. I think if Zkeef can, for some reason, pop the purify on both side laners, they've got to start. It can't be off of Sawo. You can't do Fatal Links on Sawo to start off a combo. It's very true. I think they definitely need. How do they even get there? Right? They don't have. I guess you gotta get the.
The thing is, the side of Team Spirit has like a lot of good, strong heroes in team fights. Like the Belric changes the team fight. The Vexana as well. There's already Hiko with the Blazing Duet. There's Hirana as well on their team. Yeah, bro got rage baited by some random goofy guy. Like, oh yeah, shut up, bro. But he said Free Fire though, bro. He said Free Fire, bro. We all know how ass Free Fire is, bro. By the way, Kronos was posting on his broadcast on Insta that he tried playing Free Fire. He wants to try Free Fire, bro. He said for esports, we all know he's trying to gain them viewers, bro, and subs for Free Fire. I should too, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking low-key I should too, bro. Go and own the Free Fire kids in Free Fire. I don't know if I'll be good at Battle Royals anymore, though. I used to be really good at PUBG M and COD. I don't know if I'll be good anymore. Because I was way too young back then. I was like under 18.
These two aren't starting anything until they figure out that.
I'm low-key pushing on cage now, bro. So I don't know if I'll be good anymore.
It's a tough entry at that. It's a grocery list of to-do things against.
Grocery list of to-do list.
Chore list right now. Get everything done, and then you can have some fun after.
But damn, they keep giving me discounted Agudo skins. 45% is not enough, low-key.
Another big problem with this lineup is because you have this more burst marksman, a little bit of a slower attack.
Last option would be if you want to go famous, play Free Fire, bro. For real, bro. I play Free Fire once, 10k viewers. Free Fire kids will be like, "Arey, Free Fire khelega." Bade bhai, Free Fire khelna hai.
I think that's it. They're gonna commit Grand Theft Orange.
They're cooked.
Oh, Arrow 404 still gets it.
Oh no, it's only 12 minutes, right? 12 minutes is not up.
Vamos aren't taking this line down. They're definitely able to at least defend something, but Team Spirit do such a great job of layering these waves. They take the top
Bro, I was
2-2,
playing
bottom
HOK while
2-2,
watching
tier
this,
2
and I
should
got a
fall next
double
to
S
Team
before this
Baba.
game ended.
Zones away Vamos with that falling star moon.
Easy
Savo
double
keeping
S,
vision
bro.
as
And I
well.
won the game through
Luckily
MVP,
for
bro.
Vamos, they do keep their inhibitors up. Team Spirit not quite done yet.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Stand under
Conceal?
2 seconds
Conceal play?
of Eagles basic
Oh,
attacks.
oh.
In comes Bomba. Bomba to the backside.
Bomba?
Too deep.
Bomba,
Savo
bomba.
jumps
Oh,
in.
go. Kill.
Close it up with a beautiful play
I really like that
situation.
commentary, bro. Prrrr.
Is down, and next will be Sepon and possibly Kakun. But Team Spirit
I really like whenever Claude does a blazing duet, he goes prrrr as damn, bro. Like I swear that's not his gun. He uses pistols, bro. He doesn't even use the machine gun. Yeah, cooked. Two players are waiting. Atlas coming back though. Atlas coming back. Yo, just end. Just end, bro. Just end. Cap? What do you mean cap, bro?
He does have the fatal links. Could be
Nah, bro, 10k viewers, bro. Oh, fatal, bro. He just caught Sunset Lover. Oh, he might kill him. Oh, killed. Bro, too greedy. Go back, bro. Too greedy. They just got too greedy, low-key.
Finally decides to get out of town. This is the first time.
You, bro, shut up, bro. I can show you the screenshot, bro. I just got it, bro. But stop trolling me, bro, before I show it.
No, I think that was more of just Team Spirit overstaying their welcome.
Yeah, Team Spirit got greedy there, 100%.
That maybe they could end, maybe there would be a big mistake.
Now the Holy Guards are up though, so it's easy.
Together. Now Team Spirit ends up losing a bit out on that. They could have reclaimed some space in the map. Sunset Lover goes down. Nako getting that kill as well, which is something lead right now because he's got those Sky Piercers. But look at the damage on a Nako. A nice knockup with the Violent Requiem, and down goes Hiko, Air 4-4. Able to slow them down a little. So with Hiko off the map, traded out for a roamer. This is one of the first few.
Bro, Hiko, bro, what is this kid doing, bro? Bad play.
I don't think that's enough though to stop him from actually starting up a slow. But
I hope that would have been edited out, bro. Such a goofy ass, bro.
In the knockout stage, we start the
You scamming? Hell no, bro.
Definitely
Hey, bro, bro, imagine they throw. Imagine Team 3 throws. I don't think they will, but like, it could happen.
Right now, Vamos does have to worry about that long lane right now. Team Spirit.
If Vamos can defend for long, I think they might beat Team Secret. But who knows, bro?
Long lane in control of the Dragons of the North. And Zar Egoist here just doing his darndest. All they can do really, Vamos, is send the Sempan. He's the fastest rotator from the team, besides maybe Zikif. He can try that too, but Sawa.
Conceal already?
Conceal.
Wasted conceal.
Finding the engagement. 10 seconds
Oh, no.
Requiem already?
Bro, that was stupid as hell. Vamos stupid as shit, bro.
A lot of damage lands on a Bomba.
Oh, no. Bomba dead.
Turtle Guard comes down.
Oh, no. We get one kill back. One more.
For an angle in. Vamos still not giving up ground just yet. Team Spirit might want to try to push in.
Bro. They're playing too long, bro. Just run, bro. Just run. Oh, let's go. Sunset Lover. Kill him, bro. Never mind. Go back.
A nice blazing duet, able to get some nice damage with Air 4-4, not giving this
up.
Oh,
Sunset Lover with a double kill. Yeah, let's go. Goated, bro.
Team Spirit now looking for the push back in. 3-for-1, massive win for Team Spirit, holding that 8,000 gold lead, waiting for that Lord to spawn. Kid Bumba will be up, Flying Clouds will be a boon to Team Spirit's final push. This could be it, Trex. Team Spirit.
This could be a trick.
Big hit. They don't have a wave on the top or mid though, so it's all gonna have to come from the bottom.
Yo, get end.
The Purify does pop.
Let's go, Sunset Lover.
The keep goes down, and Lord is getting closer. As Zaurigas takes Nako down to about half health. Sunset Lover low, so he's forced to back off.
Awesome. Let's go. End. Bro, mark the base. Bro, they're just KDA farming. Joe, stop KDA farming, bro. Oh my days, bro. They threw. Wait, they can still end. They low-key threw that shit though, bro. Trolled there. If they didn't go for the kills, I think it would be over. I don't know why they keep chasing kills. Let's go. I think that's Bomba's mom, bro. She's going crazy. What the hell?
Ending that game with about a 7,000 plus gold lead. Almost scrambling through most of it. So Naramastad winter is here. Finally, the Dragons of the North showed their teeth and are on the board against Vamos. What a game!
They're acting like Vamos is a good team, though.
80% of that, it was up to Team Spirit.
Hey, why is she crying, bruh? Is that Bomba's mom?
A few moments where Vamos
But it was an easy game. Why is she crying like it was hard?
fall even in team fights, or even a few moments that Team Spirit messed up, like when they stayed.
Hey, why is she crying like it was a hard game, like it was close or some shit? It was never close, auntie.
And they were trying to finish.
She crying like it was
So
close.
far, this is the best shape we've seen Team Spirit in MSC 2026, even against Guangzhou in their cleanser.
Hey, auntie, what are you crying for, bruh? It was not close.
They figured out who they are in this metagame in Scarlet Embers 2.0.
Hey, why is she crying, bruh?
Team Spirit. So where do they go from
Sabo
here?
trying to hide his double chin
Have a
with
big
that.
Answer. I'm sure they'll break it down more later, but taking a look at this game, Team Spirit, you said in the very beginning, they look different, not just in draft. We got to see
Malaysia
a slightly
server?
different
Go back to
variation
Malaysia
of
server,
the way
bro.
they
For
wanna
real, bro.
come into this game and draft. But even in their gameplay, we wanted aggression from them. Once they smelled blood in the water, they were on it. They continued to fight back.
Malaysia
Every
easy
time
server for
Vamos
real, bro.
looked for a pickoff, Team Spirit was there with an answer. And this
Europe
gives me,
difficult server, right? Because all them come under Europe either way.
What's going on with Vamos? They're usually the team, again, that plays the cleanest. The easiest equation, 1 + 1 = 2. They took so many steps to try and figure out how to take down Spirit.
Low-key, I think they could have
Next thing
won
you know,
earlier as
they're
well.
doing high
Like,
algebra.
much earlier.
All the while, their base started to get taken down. I'd like to think that there's a lot for Vamos to figure out. We'll leave it to the panel to break it down after game number 1. Rain Day, it's all you.
Thank you, Leo and Trex. Wow, some emotional stuff there. You see Kid Bomba's mom and sister in the crowd reacting to his big win on Team Spirit.
It's just one win though. Why are they
incredible
crying
start
like
there for
he
them, and as we
won a
continue
close game?
on in this game,
It was not even close.
the answers are going to now have to be found by
Auntie
Team
crying for no
Vamos
reason,
as
bruh.
Spirit come out swinging. One of the questions we had, Redmar Mirko, was, will this Claude work again? What can we do to see Hiko Mania? It was a late game pick, they said, but in just a few minutes, that game was a 7,000 gold lead for Spirit. Claude didn't seem very late game to be there.
Yeah, Spirit decided to expedite the process. They gave up the first turtle and then ganked the Brody, meaning that Higo was comfortable in the laning phase. That simple little adjustment made huge differences for Spirit.
And it was also just subverting the expectations, right? When you pick up a Claude, it's weak side automatically, the Brody on the other side. You wouldn't really expect Team Spirit to be ganking that lane. Instead, you'd be expecting Team Spirit to actually go and contest for these neutral objectives. So, really good eye, really good vision and decision from all of the members there. Because again, even up against the Guinevere, we've seen multiple teams try to double down on neutral objectives against Guinevere, and it doesn't pay off.
And it's not that Guinevere is the guaranteed win
Actually,
on
good
an assassin
play, bro.
right now. We know Error 404 can do so much, but we have seen more success.
I mean,
with
taking down
Guevara,
Hirara with
and we've
Guinevere
seen more
kind of
success
risky.
with these different choices. And now
I would
it's
prefer
gone
like
back
a
to the norm. You
Hanzo
see
or a
that
Suyo
given
against
Zao
her.
Egoist, and he has a
But that's just
fantastic
me
game.
though, because my
But
hero
break
pool is
down these
limited.
stats, guys, because across the board, it was Team Spirit from beginning to end, Mirko.
Like for my hero pool, I would prefer
All
those
the
two
start,
heroes.
It was just fantastic by Team Spirit. The way that they were
Maybe
able to
even a
stay away
Fredrin,
from
but not
those team fights, because
something like a
me and
Guinevere.
Redmar, we identified it earlier in the panel. But for Vamos, they have a great composition if they can force the 5v5s, if they can force these brawls to happen together. Spirit, they use that lane dominance, and I really got to give props to that Esmeralda first pick, right? That lane dominance over in XP that literally just took everything away from Vamos. He was able to rotate faster, he was gapping Sapat, and there was no other choice for Sapat to choose in the XP unless they wanted to completely
Bro, that's my goat, Bomba la Bomba though, bruh. Put some respect on Bomba la Bomba, bruh. He'll eat your XP later, he's hungry, bro.
Right? They couldn't do it with any other pick. Say if they wanted to go Dyroth to just counter the Esmeralda, yeah, you would counter the Esme, but then you would lose out completely on those team fights.
Yeah, Vamos had the right thought process, but in the end, because of Kid Bomba being able to
Kid
dominate
Bomba
the
aura
lane,
farming?
have his
Oh,
presence
hell yeah.
felt, that alleviated the pressure from Sawa and Sunset Lover. That once they got through that first layer of, okay, we got past Kid Bomba, now we go next. What are we up against? High thought, high crowd control, Belleric, where of course Sawa was definitely feeling the hype. And then you walk into Sunset Lover's distance, you immediately get terrified, you get comboed, and then you get punished for wanting to dive. We saw that once on the Benedetta. He really wanted to go after Sunset Lover, but Sunset Lover literally stiff-armed him, said no, and then punished Sepat on the Benedetta.
Yeah, it was the MLBB version of a stiff arm there. The big problem, at least from what I saw, was that they had a game plan that they knew was coming up. Team Spirit just said, we're going to avoid giving you any opportunity to come in and Fatal Links with the Atlas. And if you do, you're only going to get our Purifies. So you're not going to be able to do it. You've got to burn it twice. And that was obviously an issue, Mirko. Break down what you saw in that game one.
I need your help, Mr. Red.
All right, I got you, man. I got you.
All right. So for me, I'm just going to go quickly in the drafts, run this through because Redmar will, kind of talk about everything else. So firstly, I really want to talk about...
Bro said Renmar will talk about everything else, bro.
Right? We were talking about it.
Let me say something, bro. Let me say just a bit before he talks about everything else.
We understand. Yeah. They really wanted to trade either the Atlas or the Belleric. And if you leave these two heroes open, you need to ban the Valentina. Just because, again, whoever gets their hands on the Valentina plus the Atlas or Belleric, you're going to have another ult to play with, the other side, right? So it's either, let's say, Vamos get the Atlas here. Oh, gonna get the Atlas here, and then the Belleric gets picked up by Spirit. If it's another Valentina, it's gonna be that layer that we were talking about. Atlas plus the Wrath of the Dryad. Next thing, it's also just the Esmeralda pickup right after they saw the Barats and the Paquito ban, right? Insta prio in XP. Not a lot of matchups, and they ban out the Arlet straight up in that second phase. That was the only other guy that could be the layer to help this Atlas Guinevere. Because again, right now, Atlas Guinevere, you're playing around that cycle of Purify. If the Purify is baited out by one, that's cool. But the thing is, as you also pointed out, Mr. Rainday, it was also them splitting up. Every time you go in, it can only get one Purify. Right. Best case scenario, you get two Purifies. Baited with one skill, but they were always so far apart. Then after that, obviously, it was just the subversion of expectations in the game and their execution to really bait out the Brody to walk forward, Esmeralda getting tempo and all that.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be my turn now. Give me a second. All right,
I got you.
All right, thank you. You're gonna have to also hold my mic over there.
Teamwork.
All right, just
Bro said hold my mic,
bad
man.
noises. My age.
I don't know why.
All right, this one. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this play here. This is where our two casters, Leo and Trex, are pointing out. You don't always just want to keep going after the Belleric. You're gonna have to choose differently. This is the harsh reality towards Vamos, where you can try to combo one, but you will get punished later. Because here in this map, we're gonna do a quick little. I'm trying to look for my zoom in button. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Zoom in. Wait, they have to stay in the lobby or something?
We're gonna play this play out through.
I think they have to, bro.
Just the little micro decisions. Team Spirit were happy that this
because
happened
how are they
because
getting this
goes to be in a position to punish Vamos, and then
unless they're being sent the clips or something, I don't know.
That, oh wait, they got no one. We're good to go. You see members slow, and you see where the Brody is. That was the sign for Zardigas to go ahead and jump in. That's how they were able to get the second kill here onto the Brody, with the other one coming in from the laning phase after.
No, but not gonna lie, even for this shit, like you need to be like doing it's fast, like be in lobby, leave it, then get the recording thing.
Wrong target.
Not fully respecting
where the
crazy, bro. They're doing it too quick.
For it. And then the second one would be how Team Spirit also handled this. I love where Sao and Hiko came from. They decided to conceal from the bottom side of the river. And then with Vamos already set up, again, this is what they want to do. Their formation wants to fight. So they had full setup for the turtle. They didn't know where the Belleric and the Cloud was, although they could surmise that they could be coming from the bottom lane, from an opposite side, which is why they put Clockun over there to potentially sense. But at that point, Sao was just going to ignore this juice in. He doesn't care. So he'll be able to get a great taunt off.
Zushin is not even that good in this current meta, so
BMI trick here.
Like usually Zushin is top tier, but weaker, a bit weaker. I personally don't like the Zushin right now. Or I'd spam the Zushin as much as I could.
Let's see if we can get this Cloud out here. Force out his Purify. Just a bit. Hiko, bang. Gets out safely. Vamos was scrambled. They decided to just focus a little bit more on the heroes. Error 404, as you see, did not even get to use his retribution over there. So that was an easy, clean take for Team
He's getting flamed, bro. He just had an error, bro. System hang, brother.
Goes down. They get the System. They get more kills. They get the objective, and that's a big win.
And that goes irrelevant. I mean, you circled.
But I'm winning again. But I'm 4-4-5. This time, like I'm trying to kill their damage dealers, and then I'm dying after.
The impact. Hiko is not only fighting against Clockun, gets him to half health. Zushin can't poke in on that fight and contribute any CC or any damage, but then comes back and almost kills her again after he's been effective in the turtle fight. So
damn, one-shotted this guy. One-shotted the enemy right now, bro, as the mage.
Points you guys pointed out, but I think maybe the biggest thing was clearly winning that side lane and putting Nako in a defensive position, not being able to use a matchup that should have been in their favor, right, Remar?
Yeah, it's it's difficult too for Vamos. I understand their frustration because even in the
5,
team
4, 5
fighting,
now,
it's like
bro. I'm
they're
owning.
coming from the sides. Where are they coming from? Some unexpected angles of entry by Team Spirit.
Yeah.
I think that's the game plan here. They're keeping Vamos on their toes and making themselves really difficult to read for team fights.
Yeah, I think again, if we go back to that point, I mean, the Brody pick now just feels so off, right? Because if you look at the composition again, it was made to team fight. It was made to just basically get tempo around the map, play around the Atlas and the Guinevere, and you don't really get that with Brody, right? In the side lane, it's usually when you pick up the Brody or even the Clint, you wanting to rotate into that lane, pick up a turret, then have
I think with the
Brody
Brody,
rotate
what
around.
they
So
needed to do
it's
was like just
about
help him a
setting
lot
up the Brody for
early.
that strong side,
If he
then
got
getting
like
structures,
fed,
capitalizing
and if
on
he was
that.
stronger,
So
I think he
again,
would have made something
yeah, you can't
happen.
really do that though.
Against the
Putting on
tank tier
Atlas,
ones.
you get your
But
claws
there's the
against
Belric too, so
Purify,
the
and
Belric does
then
damage back
it's
to him
free
with
objectives on the
Vengeance.
other
I
side
don't
of the
know.
map, which is already the strong side for Spirit that they established very well on.
Well, we had a chance to take a moment to talk with the coach of Team Spirit, Cold Star, to see what he thought about this. Some great adjustments in Game 1.
Hey, Turner here now with Cold Star, Coach Cold Star. Welcome, Coach.
Who is this,
Thank
bro?
you so much.
How are you feeling coming to this next match?
I've never
Great,
seen
feeling
him.
Great. Full energy, ready for a competition.
Ready for competition, ready for
Yeah,
revenge?
is he Russian?
Exactly, for sure.
Exactly. So I'm getting the
English
vibes that you're
speaking
very
Russian,
confident
bro.
today.
Yeah, very confident.
Is that the same sentiment to the players as well?
Of course, yeah. We are feeling super confident today. We're gonna show Bamas that they made the mistake that they chose us.
Oh,
Okay.
nice, bro.
I like that. What made it different this time?
You will see different team spirit today.
Okay, a different
Ooh.
team spirit today. I'm quite
Let's
curious
go.
to see
Let's
that.
go, Onk.
And obviously, we do want to talk a little bit more about like the struggles that maybe Team Spirit had faced in the group stages. Could you share a little bit more about that?
The struggles during group stage. Well, I think that there was a moment, something with preparations.
There was no moment, bro.
At some
We're winning.
point we maybe didn't prepare enough. We made some mistakes in draft, in preparation, in our strategic approach.
Okay.
So we changed that. We fixed, worked on our mistakes during those days. I think against Guangzhou Gaming, we already fixed things
Yeah.
and adapted well to that series. And of course, during these days of the break, we had an option and had time to
You know,
fix the
sign
mistakes
what?
that we had and work on
Free
closely
defender
what we're gonna do
stickers.
today.
We're getting a lot of
No, we don't
information
need
from
that shit.
players, from coaches as well, that it's always a lack of preparation. Is it the meta that's causing that, or what's going on?
Lack of preparation. Well, it depends, of course, and especially when the tournament is very short.
Mhm.
I mean, kind of short compared to M series, for example, when you have more time during the tournament, more matches. Like when you play the Swiss system with best of ones, you
Yeah.
have more
Oh, wait,
more
I'm
time,
balanced
more
up to the
days, more
tournament.
games, and of course, when it comes to one game, it's not only about preparation but also about mental state of the team at exact that day. So I think. Well, there is a lot of things, when it comes to a competition of the highest level, it's always about, small things. The smallest things matter. So that's why it can come to preparation as well. A lack of preparation obviously will make it much more
Wait, I think I
difficult
need
to
to
win.
change
but
the stream
also it
title,
can
bro.
be some sort of
Actually,
mental
Duel might
thing.
not have that many fans.
Maybe some teams underestimate the others. For example, like maybe Team Liquid
Right.
underestimated other teams, and that's why they made their mistakes, and that's why they're out in group stage. So I think it depends on the team, depends on exact situation, and we never know what happens inside the team. So only them know. So yeah.
What about your players?
For
What about
real.
your babies? How are they like? Is it something about underestimation? Is mentality a problem as well, or is it just more so just gameplay and strategizing?
It's a
Wait,
good
1
question
second, guys.
because, well, I think that for the group stage, the match that we lost against Vamos, everyone made a small mistake. It's like a little bit from everyone,
Okay.
from me as well, from players, so a little
type
bit
shit,
from
type shit.
every side. So and. As I said, when it comes to the highest level of competition, those small things matter a lot. So that's why I think it happened.
So we're expecting a collective improvement
Word,
from
word,
Team
word.
Spirit today.
Indeed.
So maybe do you have a
Wait,
message
let me
to
fix
your fans
something.
back at home? The EC fans, and just the international fans in general.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for cheering for us, for rooting for Team Spirit. We're going to show great performance today. Keep cheering for us, guys. We're gonna show great performance.
Let's go.
Thank you so much, Coach, for this interview. Good luck for your next match, and we're gonna turn it over back to
Yo,
you guys.
what? Yo, Black. Bro, shut up, bro.
An emotional performance, an awe-inspiring performance from Team
Shut
Spirit
your ass up, bro.
EWC. Like I mentioned earlier, only a few years of being a part of MSC as it's expanded internationally, and now you could see what it has done to the fans. And that
Go
fan
say
right
Black
there,
each
King
other, bro.
Bunga's
Hell
mom,
no.
just really emotional after that first win. You could tell how much has gone into this,
I
how much
fixed it.
pride is on the
What do you
line,
mean?
how
Black
much
screen, bro. I fixed it,
it
bro.
must mean to see your child on stage at this moment.
Yep.
And then coming out on top.
You got
I
Kid
fixed
Bomba
it, bro.
Stage, you got Mom Bomba and Sis Bomba.
I like that.
The
Triple
bomb of
bomba.
them.
Yeah, they're very proud. Like, they're very sweet. Like, they came up to me yesterday after the games, and I thought, oh, what did I do? Am I in trouble? Like, I don't know them. It's like, oh, we know you. I'm Kid Bomba's mom, and they introduced me to the sister. They're very great people, and I'm very happy to see them here. Of course, if I'm not mistaken, this might be the first time they get to watch Kid Bomba at a major international.
Yeah, I
For real,
mean,
bro.
live for sure. And
Yeah,
a
it's live.
event for sure. Yes,
Yeah.
like a Mutan, like MSC M series or
Yeah.
and it's so good. You can already see, I guess, the morale. Well,
Bro, I won 2
just
matches
like
in
both
HOK
sides
already,
said,
bro.
that
3
positive
stars.
energy, that mental state coming into the
I've tried to
series.
push to like 3 stars. I'm lazy to play, so I'm like pushing slowly.
It could be one
I have
thing,
time right now, that's why I'm
tiniest
playing.
things Cold
Or I
Stuff
wouldn't
said.
even play.
So we'll see what tiny adjustments they make on the side.
Yesterday I
of
wanted to
Vamos,
just
they
get to
say,
Mythic and MLBB. I
"We're
just
not
played
gonna play
MLBB.
the Belleric at
Like
this
3
game."
or 4 games, won
That
all.
makes a lot of sense. I think you have way more preparation, stuff to study from, stuff to learn from in this tournament with Belleric and Atlas maybe on the sidelines or only one of them available, and they decide to do that. Go back to the Valentina
The bans
ban and also the
Freya,
Esmeralda
Belleric,
ban.
Fanny,
In order to prioritize
Valentina,
the Paquito,
Atlas, and
which,
Esmeralda,
guys,
bro.
could be a flex here.
See,
See, the thing
I'm
is,
actually
the
more
side
a
of
fan
Team Spirit is
this,
playing
right?
like
If
it
you
is
go
a
for the Barats
GBB.
or Paquito, you
They're
go
not
for
picking
Paquito first,
anything
just
they've
because
picked before,
flex
or
of
trying
three
not to
lanes,
pick them, bro.
especially
Look at that, bro.
considering Spirit don't really
Because
wanna
when
play
GBB
Sour
finally
Eagles
comes to
on
ML,
a
it'd be
Barats
crazy.
jungle,
Really
right?
hard
So
for
trying
others
to
to
pick it up,
adapt,
you know for sure
but
it's gonna go on Bomba,
Team
not
Spirit
on
will
Sour.
already will adapted to it.
This
Because they
could be
play
one.
every hero now.
Bomba's amazing. Hiko is 100%
And
win rate on it.
they're
We
planning
haven't
to
seen Sour
play
on it,
them
but
like it's
going
their
to be good
comfort
as well.
picks.
They are able to just again establish control early.
Yep, so many options, especially with the Valentina, Atlas, Esmeralda taken out. It's perfect choices for Paquito first pick. But Vamos does something surprising with the Barris. Yeah, it's flex, but they paired up with a Jushin right away.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised here. They go for the Hirara again. We know Sour
Yeah.
wants to go on those assassins.
And he didn't get it last game, which is important.
Now for Spirit.
Let's
They wanna
go.
Uranus.
Wait,
They wanna
what?
go Uranus
Let's
straight
go.
up, right
Vamos
against the
ki. Oh,
Barats.
bruh.
Thing is,
Vamos translate हो रहा है.
on, yes they do. They're
अबे
calling
full
it
stream में
the
जा रहा है,
Barats.
shorts में क्या दिख रहा है तू?
Again, from yesterday, the Barats pick.
Shorts में
Everybody
दिख
knows
रहा है,
it's
आंखें
not
खराब नहीं हो
gonna
रही
go now.
तेरी?
It's gonna go on Shogun because now it wants to be on carries. Here as well. You look at Error, you really think he's gonna go utility Barats? Guinevere is like, that is the limit of how utility is gonna go.
Yeah, because even Guinevere, as utility as it is, it has some sort of carry factor that we mentioned with Ling disappearing. Here comes Nolan. So it's not Hirara Ling as we were placeboed into believing, as Virgo pointed out. It's Nolan and Hirara as the actual trade. The Barretts and the Uranus being open, honestly, from Vamos was quite unexpected. A little bit disappointing.
I thought they would
They
just
gave
go
Barats
Uranus
away.
there, you know, with
Now they give
that's the
Paquito,
end
bro.
of the Barats pick after seeing the Paquito and how it could be flexed to 3 lanes and Spirit didn't even
Yeah,
need to
Paquito
bring it
can go
into the
gold,
second phase. They were
Paquito
like,
can go
you're
jungle,
revealing
Paquito
your
can play it
cards
all, bro.
early, so we're also just gonna counter you.
Well, you know, you can see Ferrara and Nolan picked up again. It is the second game, to correct myself earlier, on Zaur for that. But Nolan, probably a lot more comfortable.
Hirara
for
again,
Arrow
bro. They're just
4-4.
giving them
We've
Hirara,
seen
free Hirara.
Nolan rise in just value generally in this tournament. Melissa banned out as well from the side of Team Spirit.
You will
So she
get,
won't
हाँ?
make it through
Full
yet
में
again.
तेरे को पैसे. अभी इसमें मिलते हैं भाई.
Matchup now for Spirit. They should ban out the Moskov as well. Try to force Vamos on
दोनों में ही
a
मिलते हैं.
crawl.
अगर मिलेंगे तो.
The clip was a pretty good answer yesterday as well.
उसमें ऐड आ रही है ज़्यादा?
I thought they
Full
were gonna
में?
ban out the Moskov, so they
Low
forced
कर
the
सकता हूँ
Claude
उसको मैं.
into this-
देखिए
a
बार
very
बार करना
similar
पड़ रहा है bro.
thing, right? Yeah, Moskov Claude, you can still bully him. It's just that it gets really annoying with the Moskov Spear of Misery. Gord actually gets banned out, which is quite interesting. Trying to take away that. It doesn't really look like a Gord comp to me, though.
Bit of stun, bit of damage.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, they can just trade the long range poke mages instead. They
can
didn't
go
think of the
Eve.
core because they're so mobile. Yeah, like Eve with the Valentina gone, I think we go back to like Eve Farson
Oh,
trades.
man.
Oh
I
my
forgot
god! Yeah,
about
I'm so
Marcel.
used to seeing this guy not show up in draft. I did not realize he wasn't banned
It just
out.
usually auto ban, man.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, maybe Spirit also overlooked that.
Yeah. They're gonna hide their last pick, gold lane,
for Vamos. Spirit are going to have to reveal all their cards. We know already where the Paquito, Hirara, and Uranus are going. So it's about the mid and robe right now. To deal with the Marcel, to try to get control early.
यही करियो
Or do you go on
शॉर्ट्स में
mid
देख रहा है
and
क्योंकि
robe? That's the
एड
question.
रिवीजन
Do you
नहीं
go
मिलेगा
for
मेन
Cryo?
स्ट्रीम से भाई नाइस
But is it Joe? Do they really want to go Joe?
I've always been a guy to say don't pick Joe into Marcel, even though it is very skill based and players have gotten better for it.
Ghidorah?
They can pick off.
Matilda.
They can Matilda.
Yeah. The Eudora, pretty solid against the Nolan. Going to be very annoying. It also enables the
Free
Hirara
Fire
by
के
the
shut
pick
your
of
goofy ass
Matilda's
up, bro.
there, and they still go for the Brody. Okay. You can deal with Paquito somewhat in lane.
Yep.
But that Matilda, if everybody just comes flying by at you, dude, it's going to get a rough game. So it's all about early game. It's all about that Turtle 1. It's all about snowballing for both.
And maybe they have the answer here. Obviously, the Marcel has been one of the most dominant picks when let through. Just alone with that, are you liking Vamos' draft a lot better?
Well, I really like the Marcel, but it depends on how they are able to pull off that early game. I can see some angles where the Marcel could give a lot of difficulty for Spirit, but equally Spirit might
But you
just
see
not
Free
even
Fire
care
भाई
about the golden
shut your goofy
hour.
ass up, bro.
All right, well, we'll see. Is it going to be golden hour here? Marcel went through yet again. Will he continue his dominance here at MSC EWC 2026? Let's send it over to Leo and Trex for game 2.
Bro said keep up the act, you can delete your history.
Back in the land of Dawn, we're going into game number 2. We're expecting Vamos to equalize, given that they are going to die on this hill. They're once again playing the Brody and the Zushin. Let's see if it works better this time. I do think they have a little bit more of an engaged capability with this Marcel. That's the trigger finger, right? They also have the Barats on Sepat. It's
मुझे
definitely
लगता है Zushin और वो काम
different
करेगा.
lineup around the
Not gonna lie.
Brody. You have some way to make space for him to actually move around in these team fights. And you're winning in the jungle. Again, the Nolan into the Hirara is a slightly more advantageous. Oh, DK taking a bit of damage here. As I'm saying, a bit of a more advantage head-to-head against the Hirara, which Zariguis has to figure out. But one must consider, he has momentum on his side. He's, again, just playing the same hero, pressing load game. And we already see the momentum that he's
Love you,
trying
bro.
to
You know
create
him real
in his
good. Shut your
routing
goofy ass
there.
up, bro.
Instead of just going straight to Orange, he makes a quick pit stop in the mid lane, looking for some possible pressure. They're able to get the Litho Wander, so Team Spear already showing after the momentum of Game 1 that they want to keep on attacking. Yeah, Zikif here, escorting Arrow 404 for a little side lane small camp action, popping Bomba, putting him at half health, and I think this should be a successful small camp steal. Arrow 404s are unable to get there in time. He's already used his retreat, but the attack onto the top side, Sawo getting space. Both teams, though, still taking it slow. Zauer going to try to take a camp of his own now. But a lot of damage. Lands on Error, but actually gets back on to Team Spirit. He's going to move back onto his camp. Sabo continues to harass here. If this was anyone else other than the Matilda, it would have been a difficult situation to try and clap back. Maybe just a Minotaur with a motivation roar would have popped you off from the burstiest hero on paper in Mobile Legends. This is an equal turtle dance that we're starting off. Looks like Sour might go for his...
मुझे लगता नहीं है कि Zushin वो वाला pick use करेगा
Sawa
करने के लिए.
able to flick back, though, but still gets pulled in. Sunset Lover looking for the engage as well. All of them brought back in. Vamos. Look at the damage from Vava. Arrow 404 goes down. Turtle goes into Team Spirit's hands as well.
Nice, bro. Team Spirit, let's go. Why these guys still playing Zushin? Even I'm not using her as a one trick. She's not a meta anymore. Bro, that's what I said, bro. Even I'm not using Zushin. I used to spam Zushin with Skybeaster, bro.
Let's see that again. All right,
She's just not that good anymore, bro.
Nice play, and Vamos feels like they have it, but Kid Bamba in the midst of them continuing to get damage. Oh, they're just too grouped up. All right, triple stacks on the Ionic Edge, I think, is what did the job. And I think just Sunset Lover getting superconductor stacks on everyone. Sawa says it's worth it. Oh, okay, so top half of the map, again, different story from game 1. Can they get it flipped over on the bottom side? At least it's a better situation for Natko. Natko did not die in the first 2 minutes. Natko hasn't gone down.
I actually don't literally have no reason to play that hero, bro. Like anyone but Zushin at this point, bro. Why even play Zushin?
Story is game number 1. Vamos creates.
Bro, Zushin doesn't even get her mana that fast.
but Team Spirit always responds better. And you mentioned it last time. Who do they keep on targeting? Who do they keep on getting the kill on? Sawo. But it just doesn't matter. And it's the same as like story as game number 1. 40 seconds until the turtle spawns in. Sawo is everywhere. That's just what you get off of.
That was a
Wilderness
punishment.
Blessing.
Vamos,
And of
bro.
course,
Vamos,
just the
stupid
sheer
as shit, bruh.
mobility that a Matilda brings, which some way somehow kind of counters what a Marcel does in breaking your formation. And what Clockun wants to do with a Zushin to try and get you closer in. Team Spirit can reset over and over again, which explains a majority of, even in the neutral, even when fights aren't happening, why Spirit get to do what they want. Another small camp steal here from Zariguist. He is up by about a level, a full XP bar from Error 404. I'd say Vamos still have to be very cautious about taking this next objective. Spawns in the same spot.
Not only that, Sepa takes that long rotation down the boss side, and now he just makes his level 7, almost starts, but he's falling behind Kimbaba once again. Vamos, they're rotating around, but never really making a play out of it, honestly. But there's a nice Detna's welcome. Does land down.
Oh, shit.
And Sawo falls. This time Vamos doesn't pay the
No.
price. Not yet, but no,
Chill.
he's not there.
Oh, yes, he goes. Let's go.
The key falls. More damage comes out from Nako in the backside. As Sepa continues to hold the front line. Team Spirit looking for the re-engage. Sunset Lover continues to drop the beacon down along with Clockun.
Impressive reposition by Eco. Looking for potential targets. Airborne
Nice,
holding
bruh.
onto the brush. Turn on
They
the
got a
front.
trade.
Eco
Oh, they're still going. They get a turtle as well. Let's go. Let's go.
Team Spirit gets the second turtle.
Let's go.
Team Spirit don't have to force this. They already got what they came for.
Exactly, bro. Don't force it, bro. I don't know why they're just being so greedy. You got the turtle, you got the kill. Back off, bro.
Losing another turtle and falling behind more and more.
Deja vu. Might not have been as bombastic of a trade, a 3-for-1, but a kill onto Sawo for everything else that Team Spirit walked away with, plus a conversion into a tier 1 up top. This is Team Spirit finding their footing. This is them playing comfortably in the knockouts, while Vamos, again, by picking 2 out of the 5 same heroes,
Yeah, bro. They
ending up with the same issues.
they're literally
Once
picking the
they
same
use
hero, the same mid duos, bro. What the
Dennis
hell?
Welcome,
The same
once
duos
they
again
come
and again.
in with Air 404's Kitten Burst. Oh, another one. Dennis Welcome on.
Like, why the Zushin, bro? Anyone but the Zushin.
Enough damage for that, but wait, everyone does pile on top. Consecration does pop. They're gonna walk right into Zone here. Tower will get away, but still that's in the mid side.
Let's go.
Finds Nako, and this is the constant response that Team Spirit brings. Every time Vamos drops a test, Team Spirit has the answers. Now they're going to move on to this purple buff as Vamos is kicked out of town, forced away out of their own jungle.
Oh man, even the purple buff is in jeopardy, and Zaur just yeets that.
Zaur.
Error
Tung tung
falls in
Zaur.
hands. They're propelling up to a 5,000 golden to flicker in.
Not even Zar Ego is, bro. It's Zaur.
Nice golden hour does come out from Vamos, all of them trapped under the tower, but it also stops them from taking tower
Zaur.
shots.
Tung
And
tung
that's
tung
gonna
tung
help
Zaur.
them succeed in taking that tier 3. Arrow 404 on the
Bro's got a
run.
new name.
Team Spirit on the chase, non-stop throughout this game.
That's 2 full levels. That Zaur is ahead of Arrow 404, and correct me if I'm wrong. It took about 7 minutes for the first significant golden hour to be cast. It could have been perfect. It could have been perfect. Underneath the tier 1.
Oh, they're going to catch this guy?
Running
Oh,
for his
never
life.
mind.
Cancels
Never mind.
that circling eagle. Natko might be one more casualty, but all while this was happening, the final turtle goes to Team Spirit.
3-3-3 already secured
It's
now?
looking rough for Vamos at this point. Team Spirit consistently has the answers. I gotta
Yeah,
point out
three
Nico as
turtles,
well.
bro. These guys can't
He
even
hasn't
contest
always- I feel
objectives.
like ever since Gold
Yeah,
Fighter
Malaysia
really
easy
became
server.
popular
For real, bro.
over the
Send
past
them
year
back.
or so, Hiko hasn't really gotten to shine on one, and this is probably one of the best games I've seen on him on a fighter in the gold lane, the Paquito. He's been finding angles. He's been outputting damage.
Not gonna lie, the way these guys play the side of Team Spirit, the way that they're practicing is, bro, they're really good on these. The goal laner is really good on the fighters as well.
Even Arrow 404 is scared of the Paquito. Hiko's getting punished here by Ziki, but
And if Vamos pick Team Spirit, they're gonna beat them 3-0. Exactly, bro. I think they've like disrespected them too much by thinking like they won't be able to do anything just because they're not a C team, and now they're getting cooked, bro.
Ramos only getting 2 kills on the board so far, losing towers, haven't taken any objectives from the side of Team Spirit.
Hella stupid.
They are smothering.
Imagine picking someone thinking they're an easy pick and then you lose to them. They thought Russia is America, bro. They thought it's NA.
Power spike in the 6 to 9 minute mark. Vamos has not been doing a good job at responding. They haven't been doing a good job of financial. They've actually been forcing fights sometimes when it's not even their time.
This is a clear sign that you shouldn't be. Because in that little moment, the sequence down bottom when they pushed tier 2, Hiko was putting fist to face against 3 with very little punish. He was doing that with impunity. Sure, Sawa was in the vicinity, but what is
Go get you stopped them, bro.
They're looking to get stacks on Natco's ult, stop them all with the perfect golden hour, and then Arrow 404 to clean up. Like, that's the perfect picture here with Sepat being the engagement. That is, for now, again, deja vu, the grocery list of things that Vamos has to do to maybe cut this lead in half. I'm not saying even get a lead of their own. I'm just saying to staunch the bleeding.
I mean, Vamos trying to do exactly that right now with the staunch the bleeding, with cutting lanes. Air 404 finding his way down the bot, finding his way to the mid. But I don't think this is a fight.
You don't trash talk NA, they beat DLBH. No, I'm talking about like BTK. Sorry, I mean BTK. I think they thought they're facing BTK or some shit, bro.
On the map that Vamos just isn't able to keep up in any way. Not even in the
I forgot NTD7 is NA too, bro. I'm in USA. I'm in USA, bro.
Wants to run in on Marcel, get stuns on everybody, but all they're ever landing on is Bomba. Oh, even here looks for this orange now as well.
Even the orange will be denied from Vamos. Now at an
Obamos?
gold lead.
The what?
Putting myself
Obamos?
in Malaysia's finest boots, all right? I'd say that little dance or an attempt to dance was more of just to stop Team Spirit from even pushing off lane. Because even the long lane is under the Dragon's control. Mid lane gets taken down. No more big turrets outside the base. Even an ideal flare will do nothing because Team Spirit is literally 2 or 3 tax brackets above Vamos.
Oh, they tried to go for the pop before the Lord connects onto that inhibitor. They weren't quite able to get it. But still, down to nothing but inhibitors. Team Spirit could try to really break this down. Another wave comes in. Waiting for the top side. Team Spirit builds up as the bottom crashes as well. Arrow 404 taking orange buffs just to try to maybe recall and get back involved.
Crazy, bro. Crazy. Clean sweep. Next match we have a short strategy. Vamos at SRG at airport. Nah, bro, stop violating, bro. Let's go! Go, Hiko! But bro, I think Hiko has the potential to get to play in like MPL, PH or something, bro. Really good, bro, as a gold laner. Like him and Savero might be like, I think he might beat Savero as well.
Taking care of that tier 1. And I think Team Spirit will continue to play Hunger Games. This is where they continue to just deny everything away from their opponents as they push mid lane inhibitor.
Oh, another pick by Kid Bomba. Nice golden hour. Bombos.
Bambos?
Damage.
He said Bambos, bro. Who's Bambos? Kid Bomba plus Bambos? Bambos? Oh shit, it's over. It's over. End it, bro. End it, bro. Please, bro. Please end it, brother. Please, bro. It's oh. Nah, bro. Why did they throw? A crazy game, though. Crazy game.
For Vamos. They risked
Crazy.
life and limb. Look at all these corpses lay about. And they were moments away from losing, but again, did they die? No, they didn't. They're still
But in HOK, there's an event where I need to get like 6 MVPs. I already got like, 10 MVPs. I already got like 6. In like 2 days, bro. In a week, you have to get like 10 MVPs. I got it like, I played like 6 games or something. I already got like half of the MVPs I need. I mean, 60% of the MVPs I
Do
need.
you think they should have tried to end it there? Do you think it,
all right, if you're going to ask me, I'd say the smarter move would have just been to back off, wait for it. But this is a Team Spirit we know and love. If they can see an end, then they will try to find that end. Truth be told, if they stay there 2 more seconds, 3 hits on the base, it would have been over. So I don't blame them for finding and trying to end it right then and there, but still, who's to say that this isn't over just yet? They're up by about 5,500 gold. Vamos looking a good test. Team Spirit secures the Lord. That's a golden hour started up.
The beacon comes in as well. Golden hour unable to help Vamos stop that Lord or pause it all. But Hiko gonna get pulled back in as 044.
Oh shit! Bruh! No, don't throw. Oh wait.
Forced to back off, Lord goes down. Zara looks for the re-engage along with Bamba. Vamos down about 70% health amongst all members. Asawa looks for an angle in as well around the backside. Able to get the knock up. The rest of the team. Split up Vamos.
Let's go, kill Natko. But Natko stupid as shit. Natko stupid as hell, bro. Send this brother home.
Will go down. Double kill for Zaur. Sunset Lover just hanging it out. Team Spirit. Now with an opportunity to fully end this. Now with an opportunity to finish what they started last time. And Zaur on the backside gets the triple. Looking for the Maniac. Can't quite get the final kill. But he doesn't have the ego right now. He just wants to end the game. But in comes Air.
Maniac.
For Zaur. Zakif under the base.
Bro, let him get the savage. Let him get the savage.
Go for it, but he just can't connect. The base goes down. And Team Spirit
Bro, they denied a savage, bro. It was a free savage, brother. What the hell? Didn't let him get a savage, bro.
Game after game.
Send them home gang for real, bro.
They have pushed forth. And they have not denied themselves the play style that we have known them for years. It's now up to Team Vamos to figure out how to rope-a-dope their way out of this 0-2 slump.
What did he say?
Road ahead. It's a best of 5 for Team
0-2
Vamos
what?
to do this.
He didn't say slot.
3 games in a row. And the way they've been looking, the way they've been playing, it definitely seems like a hard road. We've seen some moments of clean play, even in that second to last base defense. Some ability to turn things around.
Hell no, bro. Crazy.
Right now
It's gonna be a clean sweep, bro. Bro, after this, SRG need to retire, bro. Sorry. I mean Vamos need to retire, bro. What do you mean you picked an opponent to lose?
And it just
To get clean sweep?
them in the backhand, you know, it just completely reverses onto them. And it's the same exact story as game number 1. Looking at the math, 3 out of 5. Team Spirit was still winning the lane draft equation. 2 out of 5, and again, into small.
Oh, why pick an opponent that you're going to get gabbed by, bro?
That is welcome. Even an almost perfect missile expert displaced the formation. The match to check out. So now, Vamos has to go back to the drawing board and revisit how they ran a perfect run in the group stage, because they gotta get back in that position to try and claw their way out and maybe hopefully get a reverse.
You kid Mohammed Puller, figure off, bro. Chill out, bro.
Thanks, guys. I mean, you gotta respond. You gotta fix the hair as well, Mirko, of course. I'm coming to you on the gym, man. But you gotta also respond to the emotion. You know, I would say if you saw that clip, you think the series is already done. But what we know in MSC, despite how good it looks for Team Spirit, is that you have to expect the unexpected. We have seen upset after upset, but guys, Rinmar, Mirko, Rene back on the desk, it's really hard to think that Team Spirit is going to let this one go. EECA having a great performance.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna start it off like how we started off yesterday. It seems like Spirit really just learned from their loss against Vamos. Getting pushed to the limit by Guangzhou Gaming, having to reverse sweep that team just so that they make it to this point. Vamos look like they're just absolutely shocked about what kind of team they're up against now. Absolutely, man. There's so many moments in that game where I just had my hand on my head, and that's why I gotta fix it real quick. Yeah, I can back that up. Yeah, definitely. That's what happened.
Crazy.
Has an unkillable buff for some reason. Again, could be the family buff here. Just
It's the family buff.
It's
man.
for sure the family buff. But
Unkillable
my goodness,
demon
2
bomber,
times
bro.
now, right? Game 1 with Esmeralda. Game 2 with the Uranus. He gets away from a 4-man gang. This time chomped down, and Nolan comes around as well, and he baited the entire team. And that, I think, was the big push to the snowball for Spirit.
Yeah. There's actually so much. It feels like so much pride in game from Bomba's performance, but not in draft. They're not like, hey, let's first pick this and just leave everybody else to figure something out. Esmeralda was open, so they took it. Uranus was the 3rd pick for them. They're not giving anything away to get these great picks.
It seems like, funnily enough, even though Team Vamos did everything they could to defuse Kid Bomba in their first meetup at the group stage, now it seems like they're overlooking him too much.
I feel like, again,
Yeah,
for
bro.
Vamos, they're
Be more
really
overconfident,
taking
bro.
these picks a bit too fast. They're really afraid of those flex picks from Spirit, right? Like the Paquito came in and they insta-rushed the Barats. I feel like, again, this is going to be a very good thing for teams who actually have utility jungles in their composition. Error is not that guy, bro. You don't want Sao, you don't want Error to be on the Barats. So when you pick up the Barats, it's just basically revealing your cards early. And that's why they got the Uranus insta-counter. They revealed all their cards, even though they had a flex pick in the Paquito.
You were exactly right. And we talked about the little things, which Cold Star mentioned, the coach, earlier when we had an interview with him. That is a little thing there.
That is a very little thing that they maximized all the way. And it was just those little things that built up in the game as well, right? It was winning those.
Bro, what did he even
lanes,
feed
Nico,
the players,
taking
bro?
quantum
They fed
charge
Bomb or
instead of
something good,
lethal
bro. He's way too good right now.
Massive change. It's such a small change, but it changed the way that Team Spirit's composition could play in these fights. With the Lethal Ignition, you just expect, all right, insta burst, go in, get out. Here, he went in, he backed away so many times and caused so much confusion for Vamos because they were like, all right, we picked up the Juicid, the Marcel, the Barats for
The
these
Zushin
longer fights.
was a mistake,
But
bro.
Team Spirit are never committing. So
Bro,
it
I
ended up
don't know why they're
Vamos
picking
having to
Zushin
use
again and
those
again
abilities for nothing.
when
And
they're
I feel
not,
like that
bro.
sums up the
When they don't
story
even
of
have
the
the
series so
enemy.
far for Team
Spirit doesn't
They've
even
been
have a
getting
sustained pick,
crafty
bro.
with it. They're really pulling out all the stops to make sure that their idea is we know we're up against a team that wants to go all gas, no brakes. How about we're the ones who set up those little roadblocks, those little checkpoints? Just make them go through the journey a little bit slower. And Spirit, they look comfortable with that because they know that they're outsmarting Vamos in every team fight and in every
For real, bro,
rotation
Vamos
around
is just
the
getting
map.
like out,
From
bro,
Los Angeles, where I
outsmarted
live, you know,
actually,
a
bro.
couple canyons,
It's actually
BC
funny
and
as shit.
Topeka Canyon. The twists and turns, you can't go full speed. You
Indo,
have to know
Malaysia
the
just might be
difference.
easy
And
server, bro.
sometimes the benefit is when you know the area versus you don't, you're comfortable in that. And it feels like Vamos, this is just my thought, look a little uncomfortable in this stop and start.
Yeah, they're used to just going all out. They're not used to having to recalibrate a little bit of how they're going to be fighting. And then it goes back again to what their performance was like in FPLMY Season 17 in their grand finals, where it felt like they were just up against an SRG that once they realized, hey, we're up against a team that really want to take it into the fights heavily, let's try to outsmart them. We'll try to find those little weird angles. And it hurts for Vamos because they acknowledge that this is what they went through in the grand finals, and now they're up against it again, and they still can't deal with it.
Absolutely. And again, it comes down to, again, for Vamos, their strength is also their biggest weakness, right? Their biggest strength is their biggest weakness. They're very decisive. They're a bit too decisive, right? When they want to go in, everybody does. But when teams get the hold
They got
down,
that. They got
download
that
game
Joker
plan,
DNA, bro.
then find ways to counter it by, again, forcing these longer team fights, going back and forth, forcing out those abilities. It puts Vamos in such an awkward spot that we thought they would be able to capitalize on with this meta. But again, with the drafts, they've really kind of relied too much on that decisiveness. They've leaned too much on their own strength and forgetting about how it could be a weakness that could be exploited as well by their opponents.
Team Spirit take the second game in this series. Rimar, let us know how.
All right, so one play I feel like encapsulated
Michael
a lot of what
Trenmar,
happened
right?
in the early to mid game,
Giving them
and
big downs
why
every time.
Team Spirit just ran away with it. This looks so good, right? Oh wow, they get one. That's the Mathildas. That's the Roamer. That's perfect, guys. We're setting up for the turtle. Zoom out. You get
Setting up for the
Eudora.
turtle.
That's just right there. Sunset Lover is rubbing his hands together, feasting. Oh, I see. 3 members of Vamos all together. And look what happens once they start the play, once they decide to go for it. Sunset Lover gets a 3-man stun right away, which will set up for Kid Bomba. And again, this is early game. This is first turtle. There's no golden hour just yet for Vamos, but they're fighting as if they already have the golden hour. And Kid Bomba coming in from the wings. It's now his turn to rub his hands together and start to feast as it becomes the story of the little creeping realization that we may have just overcommitted way too early. We don't get a full vision yet onto where Zar Egoist is. Yes, we took out the Roamer, but this is early game. This is where you don't have the damage and items just yet to really pester a Uranus. You took down the Roamer, but the true frontliner is here. Error 404 has to drag out this fight. Vamos has to drag out this fight in the hopes that they'll at least get a turtle out of it, because I feel like this is where they now realize we're probably going to get punished and lose all the bodies here. Might as well try to get the objective. They try to hold on. Error 404 already committed the dash inwards, meaning that he didn't have the dash out. Zar Ego has got a kill. Kid Bomba got a kill. And again, another brilliant stun by Sunset Lover to finish it off. That is what started the big snowball already for Team Spirit. Because we already saw the highlights and it was replayed as well. Turtle number 2, once they had the golden hour, Hiko was right on the money. He saw the Rome Marcel, he saw Zigif, and he decided, wait, I'm up a Quito. I'm actually a really busted hero. Let me full combo this Marcel. He took the Marcel out, even with shields.
For real, bro.
A reminder again how brutal a Paquito with the gold lane is.
Yeah, that's why I gotta go back to the drafts again. And
Plus, like, Paquito can just,
it's just so strange for
if you
Vamos to
melee
see that kind of
close range
competition
fight him,
and go, all right,
Jover.
I want to go ban for ban. I want to go fight fire with fire. When
again, in the group stage, they didn't do that. They went for these team fights. Yes, if it worked out in the early game, that's going to be good. But they would always leave Natco on heroes like even the Moskov, something that can just give them interest for the late game. Say, if plan A doesn't work out.
Yeah.
It really seems like here, again, they are doubling down on their main strength, but not accounting for their weakness by picking up the Brody all in on early game.
I think that is a very strange thing that needs to be adjusted. 2 Brodies in a row. Again,
Yeah, but why are they
it
going
looks
for
bad
Brody when
if
it's
it
not
loses
working for them?
twice. It looks good if you tie it up, right? So they took the risk. Now we
Zushin
probably
Brody,
need to see
Zushin
something
Brody.
different.
Like, come
And
on,
that's the
bro,
thing,
calm
right? When
down,
you pick
bro.
up Brody, again,
One trick.
game number 1, it should have already given them the idea of, okay, what we need to do if we lose out the first neutral objectives. We play around the Brody. We go and take these turrets. We let the Brody play around us, and therefore we get a 5v5 with the
They're
Brody
not even
already
like
ahead.
letting the
Yeah.
Brody farm
They
up.
didn't do
I mean,
that.
it's not
In
going
game
to that
one, we
point.
thought that was a mistake that they could have fixed. Game 2, they did it again.
It's clearly
The
what
Brody's not
Team
letting
Spirit are
farm
doing
either
so well.
way.
That to me is kind of the key to this whole thing. Yes, Team Vamos are out of sync, but partly it's because of the way Team Spirit are forcing them to play their game. Team Vamos want to play differently. They have not been able to do that. The Atlas was not available in game 1. Now you're seeing the Brody 2 games in a row get behind, and the Paquito shining in gold lane. Team Spirit are dominant, but can they stop it? We still got more action. Game 3 coming up in a moment, but before we go to that, we want to make sure you guys know that you can be a part of EWC. You can co-stream and get your journey started here. Again, I mentioned everybody on the talent team, MLBB, doing a great job of streaming,
Let's go.
posting, making content.
Let's
you want to
go.
be a part of that and earn prizes as well, not just gain followers. Well, join our creator program.
Bro, I don't
You
use.
might
I
be
joined
able
it, but I'm
to
not
get all the way
eligible
up
for
that
their
list
prizes.
because of the watch time you
I
get.
don't
So
have.
you never know. Could be the start of your streaming journey. You
Bro, I don't
certainly
even
some
have
great
as many
competitions to
viewers
be
or
a part of.
followers, so I
Scan
don't
that
even
QR
get
code
this.
and join us. As we take a little bit of a respite before game 3, I also want to let you know that there is a new way to play We Fly Together in Acecraft. It's a co-op mode, so check it out.
What's Acecraft, bro? What is this, bro? This looks like that game, bro, Cuphead.
A lot of people are haunted by their past. I'm inspired by it.
They're not just playing for themselves, they're really playing for their entire family.
They have defeated their demons. They have crushed the curse.
Yeah, this documentary will be crazy, no going on.
My game. He knows nothing. Let's go.
Tyler 1, you're done.
Yeah, Talent 1 is done, bro. Adapt is the real goal. Adapt the real Unk, bro. Yeah. Adapt my Unk. Your Unk, everyone's Unk, bro.
We were there. For every click, every clutch, every respawn. We were there for the years of grind. And we're here. Now. The proud founding partner of EWC. Powering the biggest
Is
events
Lenovo
in
map was that
shoulder
good?
to shoulder
Legion
with
ones?
the world's best.
I have
Making
HPs.
history. Greatness deserves a stage. Lenovo Legion. Reach your impossible.
Greatness certainly does deserve a stage, and we found it. It's the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet, where the prize trophy, MSC, is up for grabs here with MLBB at EWC 2026. Rain Day, Bryn Mawr, Mirko on the panel as we get ready for a third draft that has a lot. Here's the story so far. Team Vamos came in as the favorites. They put Team Spirit down, in the earlier stages and have the upper seed here. But it was the Malaysian squad that would suffer the very first loss to Hiko and Team Spirit, who had a new plan thanks to Coach Coldstar and Kid Bamba, who would jump off to the races in the EXP lane not once, but twice, and put the EECA representatives up 2-0. It is now the
Let's
final
go.
game. If they can do it again, it will be a clean sweep and the farthest we have seen this team go at MSC. And if not, we will have another game with Team Vamos maybe getting back on track. But Mirko, all that stands in between them in that game is a better draft. How do they do it?
Oh, it's by setting up those flex picks, it's by picking up those prio picks, it's by understanding the fundamentals of the current meta better. And there's no way around it. Again, for Vamos, they revealed their cards super early, even the group stage, right? We were talking about these picks, the Eudora, the Hirara, the Melissa, all in the first week before MSC. And they revealed it all the way from the start. After that, it really just felt like they stuck through that, but they didn't really evolve. I think it's the same for Pro, it's the same for my goats. You know,
Bro said my goats. Nah, bro, they're out,
We saw
bro.
you crying earlier.
Exactly.
Saw that.
We saw you crying, buddy. They're already out.
They improved, they adapted through those losses, man.
Yeah. Because again, they had to rediscover themselves. They had to ask themselves,
You're right.
how do we actually play MLPP again? How do we team fight? How do we handle the macro?
Oh.
And that's a bold prediction.
Bro, this guy
He wrote that after
before
they
game
won
one.
game 2. Yeah,
No, no, no.
I'm kidding.
He got all the way to the start.
I mean, it's
Bro,
looking
what
like-
is this, bro?
it's looking like
I was playing
gonna be
HOK
the
off
case unless-
off cam,
To credit Vamos,
and bro,
Vamos
these
are
guys,
looking-
bro, the
they still
rumor
look
went
light.
alone.
You see the members of the coaching staff still being able to share laughs with the players. It looks like they know that, hey, we still have the chance into this. You know, it's all about the mental now. While Team Spirit, knowing Team Spirit, they don't want a first round exit at the Clown Gods again. They're gonna want to go to the second phase. They want a chance to either get revenge against ONIC and what they done to them last year, or get a
I think
chance to face
they
off
might be
against a
able
team
to
that they
beat
have
ONIC, but
always faced
Kelra
off
might
against
cook
when
them,
it
bro,
comes to
solo.
scripts, when it comes to improving in the region in Aurora. I know they're going to be going for the throne. I think you throw out the calculated decisions here, you play decisive.
I think right now, Spirit, they're also just thinking about winning the whole thing. If they get past this stage, top 4, I think it's anybody's game. Anybody can win this tournament. I think especially after the favorites all got knocked out, the S-tier teams. What is even an S-tier team at this point? We have teams, and that's it. We have contenders, and that's it.
And right now, the lights are so bright that any little thing, we've mentioned it, could be the difference. And so the drafts, all the way from the bans to the final pick, are going to determine if this is our final game of this series and if we will see an EECA representative in the semifinals of MSC.
I think we will. It's
Start
easy.
us
It's easy
off.
either way. Like
Free
it was
Valentina,
already written, bro.
Barats, and
Spirit is
Bellerin
not
take
that
it
weak.
away.
They'll always be
One more
top 4.
ban before we get our first pick, gentlemen.
Ooh,
St. Patrick's game 1.
Yeah, Spirit need to watch out though, because the Beleric is not going to be available for them if they give the Atlas.
Yep.
So it's going to be a different roam pick here. I mean, the Fed for Sawa can still dig deep. If they want tempo breakers, they get Badang. That goes up
Bantai
against
classic
the
Lemba.
Vamos playstyle so
They
hard.
got Hirara. Whoa, they let go of the Fanny. So if you go Atlas, Spirit want to go for the Fanny and possibly the Cho to pick
Yes,
the
exactly.
Atlas.
And that could be an opportunity.
Oh, Zara Eagles on the Fanny? No, wait, Vamos on the
So
Fanny.
making the Atlas Cho is less of a valuable pick. They could
It's
still
tough.
go it,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's going to be very difficult to lock down that Fanny.
Yeah, it's going to be the Atlas. I think the Eudora should come through as well.
I
Then they're going to
agree
go
with
for the Red 3 Moskov, and I think they have a
Yeah.
crazy composition to deal with the Fanny already.
He'll be very demanding for Error 404, and that means Vamos would have to build around it incredibly well. You still have heroes such as the Esmeralda, Uranus up on board if ever they want a presence that could potentially get into the objective first to get vision, and that would require a lot of resources by Spirit to take them down. You need a really tiny front. They rushed the
love it.
Melissa.
I think you pick up Eudora here. I think there was not enough value on this mid. I
Bro
think
said-
they felt the presence of that stun.
I mean, yeah, if you have,
And
yeah,
it's
I guess you
smart
got
take
have
that
to.
away.
This is the
And to
Fanny,
play
just pick
devil's
the Dura.
advocate on Vamos, guys. I know we're reacting to this,
Ayo.
but that Atlas did not work. That
But they
Atlas
just showing Kid
did
Bomb
not
was
work
Bob
for Vamos.
and
I think they
sister.
are
Wait,
okay
which one's the
not
sister?
trying
I
to play
can't
around
tell.
the Fatal Links anymore because Team Spirit already showed that they struggled it. So for me, I think Vamos are feeling okay. And now they take the Esmeralda.
Right now, it's going to be confusing for Vamos, and that's why they don't go for the Eudora, right? Because there's an Atlas on the other side. The Eudora, notoriously horrible against the Atlas. The Melissa pick is so good against the Fanny. They pick it up early, and it's going to be good against the Harrod, too.
Yeah.
So right now, what Spirit need to do is it's either they again set up for Bomba or they
Damn,
have
bro.
a crazy pick for later, right?
Woo,
They save it
Melissa and
and they just pick up
Atlas
a jungler now. 'Cause the
against
thing is,
Harriet.
oh my god, is it too crazy to say that they can go for
I don't
Baksha
know. I think that
to
Melissa
jungle
early pick was
to
kind of risky.
I was gonna say Baksha for the SP and
I
the
would have
Harith, but instead
liked
they go for the Harley.
they do that, yes,
Trying to
earlier.
capitalize on that Melissa
The
winning
mid lane
lane.
pick
Marcel's
earlier
still
would be good.
available, guys, again, if they want to try to go back to it outside of Vamos.
Yeah, with the Valentina gun, yeah, they might be able to run it back this time around. But the Marcel with the Harith, it has never been a great combo. Marcel against the Harith, yes, but teams haven't really been able to crack the code of how do you layer their skills together so that you don't waste the Zalman force of the Harith.
Fair enough.
So if you're Spirit now, you ban out the Cho. That's one. Yes, Vamos. What do they ban in the XP or the mid? That's the question. What if Dora?
I'm thinking if it's crazy enough for Spirit, even though they're gonna be slower in the EXP lane. A
Whew,
glue
damn,
would
bro.
mix up the lineup.
If I was Vamos, would still respect the Farsa. I know the Farsa isn't that good against Stefani, but you have a Melissa right there with the go away, could plant it down to these front to backs, and then the Harrod's going to struggle. But instead, ban out the Eudora. That could still come through. It's going to be very, very good to deal with the Fanny on top of everything they already have.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday against Team Vitality. I think Farsa definitely warranted.
Let me be right back, bro.
Eudora, then whatever mid laner that
I had to get my
Sunset
other
Lover's gonna
phone.
end up with, it might be
I'll
another
mute
thing that we
myself.
didn't expect, which is the last time we saw Melissa with a Vexana for Vitality in the group stage against Falcons. That worked out well. They might be able to play into that.
He's already played it before. In game one, she came out. We also have the Valentina banned, so you can't see that. Zhu Xin still available, which we have seen Vamos try to rely on. It hasn't had the same impact. However, you might be able to argue that that's because of the other heroes selected. So maybe feeling a little more comfortable here, going back to that and still available.
They banned the glue, expecting that it might go into the roam role. I think Team Spirit are trying to signal to Vamos, like, we know what options are left for you. We know that the Badang might look good.
Is Spirit setting up for a Phobius pick? Is that why they banned the glue?
That's a possibility too.
Against
Yeah,
the Harris,
still
against the
around.
Fanny.
Yeah.
It is still around. It hasn't been, picked up at all in the knockout stages. Right, last time Spirit did pick it up. That was when they lost. It was Zeke who held them down with the high-lows. But this time, if Spirit just hide it all the way to last pick, it could just be great.
Yeah, might have been overlooked. Yeah, they banned the Vexana as
So
expected.
basically Farsa. And then if they go Farsa, I think it's confirmed Phobius to peel in the back with the Melissa.
Yeah, but Vamos will have a gotcha option for them in the roam. At least they'll have a little bit of a revitalize.
Whoa! This is
Selena.
not the first time Sunset Lovers picked up the Selena in a while. Like, when was the last time you saw Sunset on Selena?
I don't think we saw it this tournament.
Might have been last year. Yeah, not in this tournament. Might have been last year, maybe even earlier this year in the world stage. But no, this is a rarity. Team Spirit, they're proving my theory that they're just gonna go in for the throat. They don't want any calculations. They just want to go tempo, aggro.
So with that, I think you scratch the Phobius, right? Now it's Alice, I think, that they might be going for.
Alice would be fantastic. Not a lot of answers for it early on.
Back,
That would
guys,
force
I'm back.
Vamos, if ever, once the Harris is already ready for Turtle 2, Turtle 3 to come out, putting it in the danger zone of Team Spirit being able to take it down during a team fight. Meanwhile, Vamos will be able to lose it. Now the Kancha does get picked up, and then they go for the Lilia just for some semblance of poke and control in the center.
Thought a burst from Lilia. Might be able to get a pick early. We know they like to fight early. Vamos going to be okay with that, but just setting themselves up to be able to match the mid pressure that Eudora had brought or the Rome had brought on the side of Team Spirit. So now the final pick.
What beats Esmeralda in lane? Oh, they go Ruby instead.
Damn.
How we feel about it?
Bold pick, Loki.
I mean, it's a very good way to deal with the Fanny and the Harith. And you don't lose against the Esmeralda, it's just a dead lane.
Yep. Great pick up here.
Yeah, right, bro. They're just trying to make it a neutral lane where you can push, you can
with extra
go
kills
back either, like
will win
say
the game.
equal
It's going
trade.
to be hard to get a pick on that Fanny, but Error 404 came in as maybe the star so far at MSC in the jungle role. Can he find a way to take on this jungle matchup and win against our Egoist, who has been dominant so far? Team Vamos, one
Hey,
more
yo, Jordan
chance.
in this one?
And
No.
for Team Spirit,
Oh,
they're in the
Lakua.
semifinal. If they win this game, there's one more opportunity to change history. Let's see who takes it.
Victory will be earned through blood, and I could not agree more
Blood
with our
and
panel. Thanks, Rain Day, Redmar, and Amirko.
TNZ versus
It's Jackson
Sky.
Leo.
taking you through game number 3 in this best of 5. They mentioned that whoever gets more kills wins, and I don't think there's any other way. You gotta kill before you convert.
And that is exactly how these past games have been going. Team Spirit, we were worried they were going to take it slow, but instead they were willing to hit the gas. They were willing to go for the kills and use that as conversion. Not a slow-paced game, not something where we just play for objectives and never try to take anyone down. They always want to kill first.
Yep, quick recap. It was off of Hiko's Paquito and Uranus on Kid Bomba. That was just forward facing all the time that led to this match point situation we see Team Spirit in. So now Vamos trying to close that.
Bro, why seems we having the logos, bro? Ah, logos are crazy, bro. I said yours versus Infinite Flux. Showing their win rate or some shit.
Redmark usually often mentions this. It's
Indian teams can actually go faster than we expected to. No, not really.
Find an easy way to get Hiko, compromise position, and force an early get away from him. So at least they're fixing that now. Vamos, I feel like this could be the pivot point.
Yeah. For me, the most important thing for Vamos is don't die first. You know, don't be the first one to go for the attack, and that is what they're going for here. If you do, don't mess it up. Don't fall for the Sawo bait that's been happening over these past 3 games to keep.
Wait, Adidas what? Wait, hold on. Adidas what?
Magic off, but just showing presence, not exactly going for kills.
10 seconds before the turtle spawns lower quarter.
Adidas is the global kit partner for the Esports Nation Cup. Bruh, I wanted to be in Esports Nation Cup as well, bro. Adidas kit. Wait, no, I hate Adidas. Never mind.
3 out of the 5 confirm that they don't want to get touched by Sawa. They don't want to get compromised by.
But crazy though, bro. Adidas is still a big brand. It won't be cheap, bro.
Able to steal the turtle. Kid Baba taking a lot of damage as well. They do get stunned up. Air 4-4 back to the backside, looking for Kid Baba. Kid Baba still able to survive with a sidestep. Air 4-4's got to get out of there, but Vamos will move on to that tier 3 and get some nice gold plating. A little more damage in this purple buff jungle. So keep taking out first blood over to Sunset Lover.
All right, quick tally of events. Yes, Vamos did beat that turtle out from underneath Team Spirit. Oh, Glockhorn! A lot of damage out of Sunset Lover. Black
Crazy though.
He should be fine. Major objective goes over to the Malaysian squad, but Team Spirit, we mentioned the opening seconds of the bout. Whoever gets more kills, and they took down Ziki with very little fight. I think at some point Ziki was like, yep, I'm in too deep. This is, guys, just make something else on the map for me.
And just a little too committed, but I still got to say, with gold plating that they were able to get on that bottom tier 3 with the turtle, still feels like a good direction for Vamos. This is the first time in 3 games they've had a lead in the beginning. Was that a steal from Air? Did he get that?
Yep, a small camp. And that wins a win up about maybe close to 1,000 up. So we saw a little bit of the action in the XP lane. Gold lane though, the fact that Hiko was able to like leave a little bit, join a little bit of mid, and then jump over means he should be close to at least where Natco is right now, but it's close that it's clear that Vamos are on a different tempo now. So at least that decisiveness.
They can be on any tempo. They're winning.
Over decisiveness shows that they have a plan, and now they're finally trying to get to it. Deadly Magic's put on the clock.
They can be on any tempo, bruh. Even demon time, they winning though.
About 20 seconds up is where we see the 1,000 gold lead broken here by Vamos.
Let's go! Oh no, that's error.
And he gets away with it. Right
I just got excited to see the Fanny kill, bruh. I forgot which side he's on.
Beautifully done. Air 4-4 getting a kill on the map right before Turtle as well.
And I don't think it's for a lack of things to do for Team Spirit. Look, they have Sunset Lover, they have the Selena, they have Kid Bomba. Given he was down in the bottom lane dealing with Sefan. Sawo.
I feel like them taking that
crazy. Still on 1, but I think it's still a quick clean sweep. Bruh, the error for playing a bit too good. I don't know how Zarigo's Harley is. TNG's is crazy though. Like TNG, if it was TNG's Harley, I'd be like, okay, man.
Sometimes it doesn't have to involve the major objectives. It sometimes involves just stepping on your opponent's neck and stopping them from moving. To keep engages, it comes error.
Error does get knocked up, pulled up by the Fatal Links, but Claw still able to get the kill on the Sunset Lover. They're going to move on to this turtle now. As Zaur is nowhere to be found. No way for Team Spirit to contest this.
As mentioned, the award-winning film Whiplash, this is to my tempo. This is Vamos just rolling that drum to their beat, taking a turtle too handily here. And Team Spirit, for the first time in the series, are on the back foot. You'll see here, minute one, Trex. Minute one, they've been trying to...
But this is going crazy, but it's going to be clean sweep.
Underneath tier one, and we saw, I believe, an ult out of Sawo to try and punish that dive from Air 404. It wasn't enough.
So where does Team Spirit go from here? They do seem to be slowing it down a little bit.
Come on,
Unlike when
bro.
Vamos was losing,
Okay.
where they were kind of over-engaged.
3-1 Team Spirit? Nah, bro. I think they can still do a comeback.
But Vamos, he's closing in its grasp right now. With that tier 3 down on the top side, we're going to be able to start seeing Nako getting involved in these fights. They're going to go for the rotations around the map. It's not just going to be a 3v3. It's going to be a 5v4 or something of that nature.
Bro, if they do a comeback in this game, still Team Spirit have like a few games, like 2 more games to win.
Because that's how ahead Vamos is right now. Just to put it in the context, Sepat hasn't been in the bottom lane for maybe 30-45 seconds, and that's enough for Kid Bomba to try and equalize. But look at where the turrets are. Literally. Air 4 can just visit, maybe sneeze at the turret, and it would fall. That would be permanent damage to Team Spirit's potential to farm, because top lane has already fallen. So this is what we were looking for. In the early days of the group stage, this is what the meta demanded. Easy conversions, kill for a turret, quick take, and then it snowballs. That's what's happening. Sepa jumps in.
Nice. Falling Star Moon does come from Sepat. But the damage starts to come out from Hiko. A nice pull with Fatal Links. But the spawn force drops down.
Oh, no, bro, come on, bro. We're balanced here, but what's going on?
Hiko continues to get free shots off. But Vamos not giving up on this push. Able to take that mid-tier 3 down to about half health. The Sepat holds down the front line. Team Spirit looks to re-engage. They dive down, and Hiko gets the kill on to Sepat. It's 1 for 1, but Vamos still holds the lead.
Oh, no, bro.
To the brush, holding for more Zaur.
What is Zaur? Zaur doing, bro?
Trex, Zaur can no longer threaten a single member of Vamos, not alone. It cannot be off of his back. This is where I think we've seen over the past 2 to 3 months the heyday of, I hate to say, the utility Harley. He has to just either be clean up.
4-2, I think he can still come back. Yeah, I mean at this point he just has to like wait for late game, I guess, or mid game.
From there, he has to use his space.
To try and push waves. Because right now it's all off of Hiko. Hiko might be the only hope for Team Spirit to get a good mid-game berth. Sawo, though, going to look for an engage. Even with Team Spirit being behind Air 404. Able to get the turtle. Jumps onto Hiko. Hiko does have to go away. Might not be the right target. He's going to move off. They're just controlling lanes at this point. Little poke here and there, but nothing too major. And this is all Team Spirit could do. Make sure that the damage
does to their side lanes.
I think they can still do a comeback, Team Spirit, but
top lane, it's
hard.
Zaur who's going to clear that up.
I think if he gets his power spike on Harley, yeah, he can just, because late game Fanny will become a mosquito, he can easily kill him.
I'm offended here, but they know that
unless he has like a rose gold.
Toe to toe just yet, so there has to be a crafty way for the math to side over.
Wait, who's his jungler? I don't Levi's the jungler.
They're just taking it slow. This
the
is
jungler?
a clear sign that a team knows.
Bro, did he take my shit?
Oh my lord, a single.
Bro, what are you guys doing, bro?
Overputs a third out of Hiko's life.
Oh my days,
a single swipe.
Hiko might not
bro, please don't let him take it, bro.
He's not careful. It's getting to a point where we'll have to preemptively do it.
Nice. Just kill him.
Because if anyone jumps on top of him too quick, he's going down.
Sorry, I'm playing off stream. I'm playing HOK. Welcome to the stream, Violence Gaming. What's up, brother?
And that's speaking relatively, because look at how well Vamos is freezing these waves. He's just put down maybe 500 gold away from Natko, and Kid Bomba gets caught.
Keith able to set up for Nako. Nako able to get the kill on Kid Bomba. Nako keeps it going. Jumps on to Zaur. Sawo trying to come in and help out. Does have the fatal links. Able to pull one in. Purity does pop for Nako. Sabat able to get away. The deadly magic brings down to about half health. This Team Spirit doesn't really want to force a fight. They just don't want to lose a tower at this point.
Bro, nah. Team not good. Bro, again, bad teammates. Oh shit. Zaur is a bit too good, bro. On Fanny.
Nice and easy. Vamos was corralling Sunset Lover. I think they were just cajoling him and say, all right, you could do this, and then says, psych.
Throws him with that crazy game.
just like that.
But I don't want Vamos to make a comeback.
6,000 up. I don't think Team Spirit should even contest. This should be a free Lord. But wait, Sawa, what's he thinking? He doesn't have a fatal links.
Sawo doesn't know how to not contest. At
Nah,
this
just
point, though.
frustrated
It's
what
just
happened,
vision.
bro.
But Team Spirit maybe should be using this to take a tier 3 up top side. Do they really want to go? They don't need to go for a Lord right now. Use Zaur to play the map right now instead of forcing Vamos into a fight that you might not win.
I agree. Use it as if like a baby Fanny, like a baby Ling.
It's take time for improvement.
Fanny at home.
MLBB?
Seems like Team Spirit, despite
Yeah, bro, I don't know why you think it's that easy, bro.
that Vamos has on top of them.
But people have been
Wanna keep
playing
them
like
honest,
over
so
5K games, etc. Like to be good,
Because look at this lineup.
to be at where they are. You won't be this good. You need to do scrims, etc. VOD review, like watch your own games. Where did you make mistakes, etc. It's not this easy, bro. EWC कब चालू हुआ हो गया, bro. पहले SA12 का एक match stream किया मैंने. The first game I streamed today was SA12 versus Influx Rage. SA12 lost both games under around 10 minutes.
They take their chances here.
Speaking of I'm offended, can Kid Baba land something now? He does get vision into that side bush. Team Spirit don't want to give it up. Maybe they do.
That's why
They
today, like
finally
off stream,
back
I'm
up
playing
and
it's
someone
okay.
makes the call of this is not the play, guys. Let's play the
I already
map.
got to Mythic
Let's
in
let
NL,
it have it.
so now
Let's
I'm
go
playing
for
like
the
it's okay.
best.
And guess
Off
what?
stream.
You can't purify the map. That's the thing that Vamos is thinking right now. They have layers upon layers of insurance. Playing the map doesn't force them to use their purify, which is almost single-handedly the one resource that Team Spirit are struggling to deal with.
Nah,
The
not doing
Sunset
scrims
Lover,
right now. Me and my
I'd
mates
say
decided to rank up it,
he's a
bro. Right?
non-factor right now. His arrows are landing a little too
Fair
far
enough,
up.
bro.
Zkeep
I mean,
comes
you can
in.
do that as well, bro.
I'm offended lands on his keep. Nako with 3 engage drops him on force. The damage still just too much, and Team Spirit doesn't quite have enough. He
But the
goes
thing
drop
is, if
him
all
away
of you
with
are like new to the game, then I don't know how. I think it will take a long time. Probably more than a year.
Survives. Team Spirit just can't luck out in this game.
But now Team Spirit losing
But he
this.
still goes down. What was that? He walked into a trap.
Is that what happened?
It must have been the only possible explanation. So Sunset Lover says, Leo, who's not a threat now, but that's not what we were referring to. We were referring to Purify's getting popped.
Damn.
What?
After I think
The
we
damage
start
on Sunset
scrims
Lover,
and
we
tourney from
underestimated.
December, both
The
might take
possibility of a
longer for you
late-game
guys since
Selena
if you
turning
guys
things
are all
around
new.
like that.
I mean, he had like 10% health.
Less
The
than
damage will
less than it was like 4 or 5% with a shield.
A trap. I feel like that's fair game. The trap got the kill.
Where was it? Somewhere around here.
Had to be in mid brush, yeah, mid river brush, something like that.
Okay, so that does keep the Lord push very manageable.
Yeah, they
and
still
it
have their
keeps
tier 2.
the inhibitors standing, yeah, tier 2 in mid. But that doesn't stop Vamos from staying up. And look,
Might take you
gotta
guys way too
respect
long,
Aero
bro.
404's diligence. This is him saying, we're not so sure just yet, so let me build RGM. We respect that, Selena. I'm offended.
Rose
Kid
Gold
Baba throws a
Meteor.
shot out.
Like I can say my mage is good and
I
also
think if
I'm
we get
improving
past the
myself.
16-minute
Nice, bro.
mark without Team Spirit losing, you might be cooking. Seppat here in the middle 5.
That once again taking so much damage.
Nah, Team Spirit,
Not
I
gonna
think if
survive
they
this
hold
one.
too
Devin
late, they
Max
might
will
win.
not
If
get
not,
it.
they'll
Seppat
get
still
cooked right
lives.
now.
It's a key jumps into the mid of all Team Spirit. Kid Baba forced to use a flicker just to get away. Vamos.
They played it
hanging
risky
on
this game.
by a thread in every fight.
XP laners, the vanguards of their squads, this close to death. All this while, Error 404 just wanted to commit Grand Theft Auto, so they're continuing to choke out Team Spirit, playing for this Lord, spawning in about a minute lower quarter. Looking at the items, wow, it was just 2 items. Drex, it was literally just a book and a glowing wand.
That's all it takes. The burn.
Okay.
The burn, though. A little bit of damage plus
Okay.
the burn. Double
Give it-
burn.
Not got 0 defense.
Crazy.
So he was just gonna
The
take
team-
that either way.
Team Spirit is
Looking at
holding
the
on.
gold lane again,
14
it's about
minutes, I think
500
they
gold
can
between
win still.
Kiko and Natko, and Higo hasn't died yet. So I'd say as long as Team Spirit can keep their inhibitors healthy, can at least venture out of their base, maybe, what, 10, 12 leagues out, they should be fine.
I mean, honestly, the fact that that first Lord wasn't able to bring everything down to inhibitors and not even take possibly inhibitor means it's already going to be about 14 and a half minutes, 15 minutes by the time this first Lord goes down.
2-minute counter.
It's going to be
until-
hard. Team Spirit could honestly just play defense here.
That's
They
what
can let the Lord come at them.
Whoa.
They should be able to stretch.
Rush
Masamo
Ziki.
doesn't want to play defense. Sakif getting pushed away into the backside though.
Yeah, now he'll
Air
get cooked. Now the
putting some
it's
nice
like late
damage
game,
down on
really
his
late
hour.
game. Fanny
Kid Baba
won't be able to do
as
much.
well. Team Spirit, like I said, they could play defense.
He can pick
They
off
probably won't
and like
lose off
do
of one
that,
more Lord
like
push,
split push,
and
but
then you're
yeah,
into
he'll
the
get
late
cooked in
game
like
at
team
that point.
fights.
Passive push up top. So this dance has been beneficial to Team Spirit. Still cannot deny the mechanical and momentum-based gameplay of Air 4-4. Dodging a couple. Oh, big knockup. Lord of Tents. Saved by the Lord. Saved by the bell.
Kid Bomba, let's go, let's go.
With the steals to keep on the backside. Able to make
Kid Bomba got the Lord, bro.
as Seppat moves on to Hiko.
Yeah.
Sabo with the fatal link.
He just has to survive. Oh, no, he might die, Sabo might die.
Spirit back to base. They have a Lord. They have an
Okay,
advance,
they have 3 members.
and
It's
now
okay.
they have an advance. A Lord for 2. That's a bargain. Again, looking at Team Spirit's lineup, it's not a lineup that can defend inside the base. Wave clear isn't a commodity they can go off of, but look at the trade. Look at how well Kid Bomba just dug underneath. That Zaragoza was too far off. So that was a Hail Mary play.
And like it pays off at this point. They do defend. They lose their mid-tier 2, but still inhibitors all stand strong. Vamos has to rethink, and we're getting to that goal, but we're getting to the spread. We're getting to 5-item territory at this point. It's going to be another, what, 2 minutes till we get another Lord, or a little more?
Yep. And I think we've crossed the point wherein I'd say Team Spirit can contest that Lord. This last one, I didn't expect for them to steal it. I was expecting them to, just draw it out. But the fact that they stole it made this, again, canon moment in this game.
Exactly, bro. This Lord steal was really crucial. If they didn't get it, it'd be over.
In mid, massive AOG.
Oh,
Does get the knock up on it too, but Hiko still has to go
They can
away.
still fight it.
Air 4-4 unable to connect on to any.
I mean, not Vamos. I mean, our boys. Team Secret.
Yes, he's able to get that AOG, but his health was too low before that fight started. Team Spirit continue to make him a target. I'd say it's worth it, the fact that they were able to protect their tier 1, because that's another point that Team Spirit has to put pressure on. It did not come for free, yes, but he didn't die. Couple of battle spells, yes, key battle spells, but the fact that mid-lane tier 1 is still standing makes this Lord all the more harder for Team Spirit to contest for. They will contest, yes, but it's not as ideal, not as viable for them to convert elsewhere. So Vamos still has more tricks up their sleeve. You can see that Air 404, 17, 80 minutes in, is still dodging. AOG point blank!
Once again, able to get the knock-up on a Kid Bomba. Kid Bomba doesn't have to go away, but a nice fatal link does land from Salvo. Seppat taking a lot of damage from Hiko. Hiko unloading right now. Zarugis being the next target as Air 404 finds him.
Okay, it's a good trade. The 2 for 1.
Air 404 trying to turn things around, but decides it's not the optimal strategy. 2 for 1. Still a good trade for Team Spirit, but they lost the Retribution holder, so it doesn't immediately convert to a Lord. Here now we're seeing how perfectly Team Spirit, their patience is paying off. Fatal links into all of them linked up to Muddles, and Hikomania starting off.
Now it's good though, but like that trade was good, but they lost the Lord, so still.
Linchpin of this lineup, the fact that he's taking care of the map, the fact that he picked off Sarigos when they needed to, means this Lord wasn't as free for the Dragons.
Do they try to burst it down here? It's a
Still, I think Team Secret still got this in the back, low key.
Gonna look for position. They do take the purple buff. Did he take purple? No, it's still there.
Oh, he might have just left the baby.
That's what I'm wondering, if he just let no.
No. Well, I think the fact that, all right, vision-wise, Team Spirit has it in spades. They can just leave traps around. Sawa can flush them through. So I think that's what Air 404 was afraid of. He wasn't sure where the members of Team Spirit were, but now Spirit, they start up a dance.
Hiko is becoming a problem at this point. There is no answer to this man. Once the go away comes out, he can just unload. Even Seppat is getting shredded down. We saw it in the last big Lord fight. Arrows coming out from Sunset Lover. Vision gained by Team Spirit.
Crazy game though, either way, right?
At a point where they need to find a way in.
Lord, at a third of itself, gets soft reset. Sawa playing footsies toe-to-toe against Ziki. Zarigo is clearing that wave up top again. Due diligence. Long lane is in the Team Spirit's
I can't with this team, bro. Where's the team?
How they're able to do this dance this well.
I mean, Truncheon comes down for Falkland. And these grouped up fights could make the difference. Ooh, as Hiko continues to play his hour. Able to lock down on the Clawton. Pop steady magic. Clawton will survive with the black
That's
shoes.
4 for the guy playing Fatty. Yeah, man.
Utility down on the side of Vamos. Another soft reset.
Wait, I'll be back, bro. Someone's calling.
Spent on either side. Ziki here has an immortality already, so he can use his body as a shield. Can engage. Lord of half health. Man, the way that Hiko is consistently risk of playing the long lane. They can't play the map right now. They need a full reset. Step out in the backside. Look at the flicker in. Sawa will pay the price for that. Vamos without a jungler. Have to make this play.
Yeah, but they were winning early game because of the Fanny.
Isn't gonna let it happen.
4-foot juggler. Messi meta.
On the run. Clockhood's on the run. And Kid Baba won't let him get away. Zakif.
I think Chiefs are still win late game, bro.
Take the win and take the Lord in that fight.
Let's go, bro. Nice. They can still win. Easy.
Is gone. They have evaporated the 5,000 up they've been sitting on for the better part of 10 minutes. Hiko underneath the Lord at point blank range. Lifesteal his way to bullying 2 to 3 members of Vamos out. Kid Bomba now forcing a black shoes. Out
Kid Bomba doesn't have the ammo.
You're going for real, bro. Late game, early game, if Vamos won, it was possible. Late game, I don't think it's possible.
There as well. Lord slowly marching down top side. This is the only advantage that Vamos has right now.
Lord is going to be evolved. So as soon as this makes it into where fights happen, Team Spirit is going to be calling the shots. That's a Spirit Lord.
Send them home for real, bro. Get the hell out of here, bro. Send them home.
Tier 2, so that's at least one advantage in this push, in this defense, I would say.
They can slow the inevitable.
Big wave in the mid side. Air 4-4, because of the slow push on the Lord, he's able to kind of play the map a bit, but Team Spirit doesn't care about the other lanes. They want to Hail Mary it down the top side.
Okay, a lot of
forgot.
right now. You're going to need to fight 20 seconds. Zari goes but down to a third of his health.
They got him offended from Kid Bomba, though. Honorable members followed up by Fatal Links. Air 4-4. Forced to wing away. Zakif will drop next. Immortality does pop. He doesn't have the AOG. He's not able to get away with it, at least. And Lord breaks through as Team Spirit close the distance. Arrow 404's got to get in there. Sapat got to get in there. They got to clear the way, but they can't. Team Spirit lock on the base.
Let's go! 3-0.
Is served in quick fashion. The Dragons, Team Spirit, will go on to the semifinals. Harosh, Team Spirit, despite the grueling climb through groups, it seems like knockouts are the Dragon's nest. 3-0, taking Vamos out.
We came into today thinking that Vamos were the favorites. We came in after their big wins thinking they were going to be a challenge, but Team Spirit shows up.
For real, that's easy to
first round of the knockout stages.
No, pick more.
It shows that they are still a
Pick your enemy more, bro.
This last game in the series, Game 3, the match.
They picked them, bro. My God, Bomba put them for real, bro. But they picked them, bro. They knew they could beat them, bro. It's okay. They lost, though.
Not trifle with what ifs. They played to the late game. As soon as we crossed the 16, 17 minute mark, Trex, they were a different beast. They knew that we know how.
Vamos was starting with airport for real, bro.
To guard your flanks. Clockwood, we know you can clear waves.
Why is Bomb crying that they won the whole thing?
Bottom lane, that was all them. They
Look at Bomba's haircut, bro.
That was a lost lane where Team Spirit wasn't even fighting.
They were able to just buy time, even with that one Lord that Kid Bomba steals. Even before that Lord, when they get the kill onto Natco and slow down the push and stop Vamos from being able to take that tier 2 in the mid side. Every little piece mattered, every small trade to get them into the game.
Oh,
where
what
Hiko
is
was just
this,
unstoppable, where the team was just unstoppable. You could see the scale slowly tipping in favor of Team Spirit as that game went on and on and on.
And I don't think it's for a lack of conviction.
Crazy,
or
bro.
momentum from
Send them back home.
It seemed like in 1, 2, 3, Hala Vamos was going to come online, but I guess it's just guarding your sixes. Late game is where Team Spirit comes alive. We forgot that throughout their career, throughout their run, dominating the ECA, they are capable of things like this. And I think, look, even Air Force was thinking about how do we defend, how do we clear. 20-something minutes is what it took. And Team Spirit gave no quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the celebration on stage. Let's go to them now and hear a word from our winners.
the Dragons successfully gatekeeps the semi-finals in a clean sweep up against Team Vamos. And on stage we have Kid Bomba from Team Spirit. Wow. Kid Bomba. Let's go straight to the point.
Kid Bomba, man.
They were the
Bomba la
first
bomba.
team to pick in the draws, and they picked you. You successfully won this rematch up against Team Vamos, and there's so many supporters in the arena cheering for you, shouting your name. And I heard even your family is here who kept on crying and yelling throughout the match. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling amazing. We knew that we would win. We knew it would be a 3-0. They didn't do the right choice choosing us. We just played bad the first time we faced them. Now we show them the real team spirit and we send them home.
Oh, wow. Kid Bomba, you said you knew it would be a 3-0. How did you know?
We're just good like that.
Oh, period.
We're just built like that, bro.
You're just good like
Superior,
that.
bro.
Now, of course, let's talk about
Just
what
built like that,
happened,
brother.
you know? In the group stages, Team Spirit, a lot of people were saying you guys look shaky. A lot of people were saying you guys might actually not make it to the knockout stages. But this knockout stages, Team Spirit looks so different. What happened in the 2 days break that we actually had? What did you guys do?
I mean, every team here knew that we are a really good team, you know? We had really good scrim results. Every team here knows that. Every team knows we're a threat. We just had a rough start into the tournament. Now we're back to our prime form, so everybody can be scared of us.
Damn.
Oh. What preparations did you do
Damn.
for this matchup?
We really studied them better this time. We didn't underestimate them. And 3-0, that's the result.
Yeah, I really do think that underestimating is the most important thing when we're in a
Send them
tournament,
back
because
home,
anything
bro.
could happen in the land of dawn. And of course, heading into the semi-finals, congratulations on that, by the way. Your next opponent will either be ONIC or Aurora Gaming. If you got to choose, who do you think will actually make it to the next round?
I don't care. We have a clean record against Aurora in International, and we beat ONIC the last time.
Oh
I'd
shit.
rather face Calra again to send him home as well, but let's see.
Oh no. He
It
shot
is
talking
getting
shit.
hot over here on the stage.
He
with
talking
Kid
shit.
Bomba. And you know what? I know that there's so many people here in the
He's
arena, and
talking
I'm
shit,
sure
bro.
overseas, internationally, sending you the love. Is there anything perhaps that you'd like to say to them?
Thank you for supporting. Thank you for coming here, and keep supporting Team Spirit. You're not gonna regret it.
Anything you want to say to your mom?
Damn.
Thanks for coming and watching.
Aww, so cute, super duper cute. So now, are you ready to crush some keys?
Of course.
All right, Team Spirit, come on over.
Type
My
shit.
question is gonna be the biggest question of the day. Who wants to crush Team Vamos' key? Oh, Hiko volunteered. All right, let's go. Hiko went for it and he said, me. All right, Hiko, you may head to the front, to the key crusher, and push on the lever. Yes, push on it. Push on it, Hiko. There you guys have it. Team Spirit officially
Ah, bro.
eliminates Team Vamos in MSC at EWC 2026. They have destroyed the dreams of the Malaysians, but the Dragons continue their journey.
Michael
Let us
just
go
announced
back
he
to the
was gonna
nets
kick
to break
everyone's
down
ass
this
and send them
series.
back home. Yo, bro, he's not
The
wrong.
emotion is so real.
He's not
as a
wrong
parent,
though,
but
bro.
more just as a person, you can tell what it means to see the success from mother, sister to son, from region to EECA to organization. From the coach all the way down to the gold lane and Hiko, it was Team Spirit all the way with a 3-0 victory to move on to the
real, bro.
semifinals. $150,000 at least secured, maybe $200,000, and of course still fighting for that major prize pool, $1 million on the line at the end of
Oh
things.
yeah, they already got
What
like
a journey, guys. Welcome
200k,
back,
bro.
Remo, Mirko.
200k
After an
divided by
amazing
5, bro.
set, it was
40k
dominant
each.
again, but this
But
seems a
like,
different
I get
message
at least like
than
20k
yesterday's.
each,
Go
I
back to
guess.
this one.
Yeah, I think Team Spirit, this is a proclamation and an announcement.
That's
They're
like
back.
yearly.
The Team Spirit that
You
we
can live a
expected
year
to
with it,
perform
bro.
from the beginning of MSC. They had to rediscover themselves. They had to be honest with themselves. Even Kid Mama said, we just knew we played bad up against Team Vamos when we faced them in the group stages. We've gotten better. We fixed that. They said they were confident it would be a 3-0, and they delivered.
Yeah, it wasn't just the match against Vamos. It was also back-to-back matches after that, Guangzhou Gaming as well, where we saw that shakiness of Team Spirit. But it was through that hard run in the group stage where they learned, where they improved. And I think we are seeing a pattern right now, except for Young and Galacticos, right? They're the only ones that went through undefeated in groups and then just popped off. Spirit, Falcons, adjusting, adapting, improving. All that through the losses, through the fact that they got reality check early.
And maybe that reality check is the reason that they were able to come into such confidence, such clarity about
my
how they
days,
wanted to
bro.
play this matchup.
Who's
We
ONIC? Who's
said they were
Aurora?
the
We gotta support
gatekeepers.
Russian
That's
team,
true.
Russian
The reason
people.
why is they
What
kind
the hell?
of are the limit test for teams to get into the
Bro,
knockout
Bombar's
stages.
not even
But
Russian
what
though.
about
He's German.
them holding out the gates, but not being able to turn and walk through themselves, often stopped by
Bombar's not even
Malaysia,
Russian though, bruh.
the Indonesian teams, the Filipino teams, and now all of a sudden they have taken down the likes of Malaysia. They have turned this into a story about EECA, and they brought some EECA trash talk as well, which was as someone, as outside of MLB and loving being a part of it, it was kind of a welcome thing to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we fell in love with Kid Mama and the boys from back then. It was Deus Vault. Now, with the banner of Team Spirit, of course, they love to bring that reality to the exchanges, to the social aspect of it all when it comes to esports. Yeah. I mean, for us in Southeast Asia, a Southeast Asian dominant game, we're not used to it. We're used to humility. We're used to being humble about it. Good.
Horrible. All of that horrible. I want more of this. I want to see the Western teams start winning because I want to see some personality up on stage.
Yes, and it's not a critique. It's a difference in something.
N-word, I'm talking about females if I'm not gay. Nah, bro. You are gay, bro.
You get to see these different voices that in the LBB maybe didn't have the loudest megaphone, so to speak, and now they're starting to speak up.
Yeah, and not only talk, they walk the walk. They deliver the how their personalities are. You can see it in game. Again, Spirit is back.
How'd you like that matchup call out with Calvin? Send him home.
Oh, dude, I mean, send him home. I mean, obviously gotta win, but I mean,
We just love the personality. I mean, even for Lunar, right? Lunar, a little bit of a diss back at Kelly. You say you were going to get revenge the first time in group stage.
Yeah, they did. I love it. I love how Spirit played this game, though. Again, we saw how dominant they can be, winning an early game, having plan A go smooth. But I think the real question mark for Spirit would be, what would happen if you were put into the same position as that group stage match against Ramos, against Guangzhou?
What is this guy doing, bruh?
Right? They, through the group stage, have never really been able to stay composed like the previous Spirit iterations of rosters. This time, they showed exactly how good they can be.
Bro, why did I play with this guy, man? Bro, he never. Bro, what the fuck is he doing, bro? He plays Brawl or some shit.
I was going to ask about legacy here. It's maybe not too early to begin the conversation. Certainly still a lot of question marks, but a win at MSC after debuting at 16, coming in, that's a big setup there.
And to think about the storyline, because just last year he couldn't play the wild card because he was few months away from that 16 to qualify to play at MSC. It's so sick. Yeah, just when we thought we knew all the stories, we knew all the narratives, we're reminded yet again, wait, there's a little bit more.
Bro, hit, bro. What the hell?
I'm gonna say that.
Oh my days, bro.
Mom and sister buff for sure. Front row, seeing your mom crying. I mean, you're gonna play your best. Anything at that point, and obviously Kid Baba delivered. On the other side of it, the story up until now had been Team Almost an Aaron 404. There's no doubt even in that final game he showed his prowess, his ability technically, mechanically, and his will to win. But it was unfortunate because he was not able to get the job done. We have an exit interview with Aaron 404 to hear what he has to say.
We are now backstage with Error 404. Error 404, how was everyone handling that loss?
It was quite hard.
Oh, he actually 4-4 or some shit, bro. What the hell?
Today because we beat them right in the group stage, so yeah, it's quite hard to take the loss.
Is everyone handling it the same way?
I'm not sure about them, but for me, yeah, because this is my first experience on the knockout stage in the international, so yeah, it's really hard. So I will try to take it as a lesson.
take it as a lesson. And despite everything, I think everyone is saying that you are a potential jungler that will go to many lengths in the future. Do you agree? Are you satisfied with your performance?
I feel like I could do more, but I think I try my best. So yeah, for the next tournament, I think we'll do better, we'll improve more, and yeah, we'll promise a better result.
I'm feeling a little bit of like overthinking on something. Is there something that's bothering you? Was it the last game that we saw?
I just think that we made a lot of mistakes, but not like usual, not like our usual gameplay, because we're normally very disciplined.
Bro, he's lying, bro. झूठ बोल रहा है भाई.
Yeah, I think
Chokers are bro.
we lost because of our mistakes.
You lost because of your mistakes. Did you feel like Team Spirit were a different team in this match? Did they study you too much, or?
I think they're just the same. Just they maximize our mistake and they know how to punish us. So yeah, they are the better team today.
So what happened? Was it your preparation, or was it the adrenaline that was happening?
Tingu jungler, bro. Goddamn.
I think it's just the consistency of us. We're not really consistent, so that's the thing to fix.
Okay, so in coming future, you're gonna take that lesson with you.
Yeah.
Eric Morcor, what's next for you?
We'll just try to win another tournament, and for MPL, we'll do our best also, and we'll come back stronger.
You did amazing. Thank you so much for your participation here. Is there any final words that you want to say to your audience, your viewers?
To all the Legend fans, we're really sorry about the loss, and we felt we could do better, but I think we tried our best to reach here, and I don't think anybody expected us to be this far, so thank you for your support, and see you next time. Thank you.
Come back stronger, Ramos. Thank you so much for this. We're going to throw it over back to you guys.
I mean, we might have to stop calling them exit interviews, start calling them therapy sessions at this point if the turn asks any more questions when somebody is that down, because they're processing. It's like pre-processing.
Bro, this guy, man, actually pissing me off, low-key, bro. The hell is this, bro?
Consistency took advantage of the mistakes. Team Spirit take the win 3-0 over Team Vamos, and that was their 4-4's reasoning as to why. A lot to be discovered. Coming up, it's Aurora Gaming and ONIC, the big match of the day. I know many people online, many people in the building have been looking towards what many consider the new final boss here in Aurora Gaming.
I don't know what this
Before we go, guys,
Romer is doing.
any final words before we switch off and Mark?
Congratulations to Spirit, and I'm excited to see Aurora and ONIC because Spirit is saved and they're ready for both of you. So let's see if they can put their money where their mouth is. Yeah, I'm happy for Spirit. My goats are out, so at this point, I'm just enjoying the show, bro. I'm just
All right, they're settled in. It's been a great panel with them. We've got more coming up as well. On the flip side of this, we're going to hear about all those teams, Aurora and ONIC. But for you, if you think you know who's going to win, make sure you get your pickups in. That's right. Earn your share of $300,000. Pick who you think is going to get the victory. I believe it was Team Spirit who actually had the lead in this one for the majority. So you guys are right. Will you be right about ONIC? Will you be right about Aurora Gaming? We'll find out after this break. And pay attention because we've got Red Mark's Confessions. It's your turn, buddy. Oh, no. Have fun, bro.
Oh my days, bro. Please, please, please, please, please, please. Please, bro. Hey, man.
It becomes our superpower. Now imagine an entire city being built to supercharge it. Kadir City, powered by play.
This is Renlaw's Confessions.
What?
He doesn't know we were doing this. Chris, you guys dragged me out of the green room. I was chilling. I was watching.
Yo, what?
I was having a nice Saturday morning. Okay. I'm not going to ruin it too badly. These are not as bad as I thought they would potentially. Okay. Yeah. So, Renlaw, we've not known each other for very long, so I would just want you to clarify. Would you rather be called Renlaw or a prehistoric animal?
Redmar would be good.
So not reptile,
no? No, that's my old name. Yeah.
What was the theory?
The what?
The theory behind that.
Why Reptar?
Yeah.
I think. Oh, I know. I remember because someone in a work group chat wanted to type out my name, and they typed out Reptar, and they said it was a typo, but I don't believe it
stupid because there's no way you can type out Reptar typing out Renmar.
No, simply,
Yeah, the letters with the keyboard are too far, so I think they just copied that on purpose and it stuck.
You don't like that anymore, no?
I still don't mind getting called it. It's like a throwback.
Throwback, okay.
Throwback. What is bro doing?
Just checking if you spilled anything on your clothes today. I've been told you're a clumsy boy.
Yes, I am. I am a clumsy boy. That is actually it.
If you'd spilled coffee today, you'd have been fine.
Exactly. I think that's why I walked around today subconsciously. I was like, okay, I feel like I needed extra coffee today.
What's the worst thing you've spilled?
Not on myself, but on a coworker back in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Hot soup. 30 minutes before broadcast. Makeup had to spend a lot of time drying it out. It smelled like hot soup for the rest of the broadcast.
I mean, if it was good hot soup, then that's fine.
It was.
Someone has dubbed you as the most likely to fall in love with a stranger. Could you tell me why that is?
Was it a turn up?
I don't know.
Why do I feel like this was a turn up who said that? I am very proud, hopeless romantic. Not so hopeless now anymore.
Why are the city of love?
He's married, bro. Why are you asking him this?
Any lonely walks, you know, like taking a book.
Not lonely walks, but like I had the day where I walked like 25,000 steps in our bike.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Nice. Any particular little romantic stroll along there next to the Eiffel Tower?
Nothing romantic. I did go up to Supper Club.
Yeah.
Where John Wayne had his final.
Is this guy like stupid? Bro, so awkward, bro. He's married and they're asking him this shit.
Call of Duty, there's a really famous spot. We got Paris. This stuff. I mean, lots of things happen in Paris in gaming, actually.
Yeah,
come to think of it.
Very true.
Come to think of it. So what was your...
Bro, what are they doing over there, bro?
Considering you may never be able to escape Rennie's shadow.
My dad? How do you know my dad's nickname? What's going on? Hey! No, I feel like when it comes to my dad, I feel like I've never really been under his shadow. He was a lot of guidance from him, considering that he's also
useful.
Yeah, he also worked in radio, so he just gave me some general tips at the start. But at the beginning, he was like, he didn't understand what I was doing.
At least he didn't like get you the job, and everyone like, this guy's just got the job because of that.
Yeah,
you know, that's a good thing.
Like, not at all. When I told him, it's like, Dad, just imagine I do what you do, except it's not delivering the news, it's talking over video games as a sport. That's when he was like, oh, okay, I kind of understand it. You're behind the mic, I get it.
That must make it really cool, though, to have that guidance, that kind of thing. Because my dad just worked in a factory, so he was, my dad still doesn't know what I. He's like, are you working for Call of Duty? No, Dad, I'm doing other things. Doesn't get it. So at least your dad knows.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think it's the basis of just like broadcast. So
yeah. Okay, that's been Redmore's Confessions. I'm gonna actually ask for harsher questions last time. Yeah, you're fine.
Please don't worry. I'm good.
A lot of people are haunted by their past. I'm inspired by it.
They're not just playing for themselves.
But who is this guy, bro? I mean, Vivian, we know, yes. Magnus Carlson, aura farming? Okay, bro. Hunk, you a bit old, bro. This guy's super ass on the young Johnny experience, bro. 275. The hell is going on? Bro, like, he has no map awareness or some shit, bro. Like, what? Can't fight.
It's Turkey versus the
Turkey
of 2023 MSC. If they lose, that means we will for sure see a new MSC champion coming up at EWC. So excitement for this second match of the day. It's going to be ONIC going up against Roar Gaming, and we have so much to talk about. I'm Ray Day. Welcome back to the panel. As I want to introduce your role two, we've switched out with it's Vergita and LaFell.
Binny, bro. What
the
hell?
I would have thought, at least you're not quacking today, Vergita. How are you? Not yet. That's actually
isn't true. Not yet.
Who knows what kind of sounds we will be making?
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. Rainy, you probably didn't notice with me and Ramita. Yeah. More calm today. Yeah. Our energy is a bit lower. We're just having a vibe, dude. Like,
I'm worried. Guys, I'm actually afraid of what this panel's gonna look like.
What kind of sound are they making, gang?
Which is an important one because we looked at Aurora and we have seen Final Boss go down again and again and again. So maybe you don't
Bro, what are they? Okay, yeah, they got you.
seen so many favorites fall from SRG to Team Liquid PH, but is Aurora gaining the new Final Boss? Maybe I'll start with you.
I'm not sure how Midnight feels about us labeling them as.
I stole one of them. I'm wood, right?
Okay.
I stole one of your cards, but it should be okay.
Hey, I don't think that's mine. But yeah, I don't think anyone at this point wants to be labeled the final boss, considering what has been the outcomes of whoever gets labeled the final boss in the past two international tournaments.
I mean, like, you can't spell Aurora without am I right?
Whoa, what?
Here's the thing. Not only do they win, but they win convincingly, right? So I think ONIC is like the greatest team ever, and I think they're gonna win this hands down 3-0. Like, no contest. Brick, you want to answer?
I'm not sure how serious this is. Because I am expecting this to be a really close.
So is everybody else.
Only seen
I think Indonesia.
This is.
I know this is funny because both of these teams have come in with different approaches to it. ONIC representing Indonesia, one of the top 3 regions in MLBB's history. We also see Europe having its moment, and this is specifically a moment that Turkey is having. Istanbul is where the M Series will be held later this year. And one of the amazing things about that is that Aurora Gaming from Turkey have a chance to not only set themselves up for a win there, but a win here leading into it if they continue to be on top of the meta. And that's why this is such a dangerous team, right? They have so much to play for. They've got such a great story, but also no one's been able to really figure them out yet.
Yeah, and I feel like that is why they are going to be considered, if not like final boss, the team or one of the teams to beat really here, at least in MSC. Just because of the fact that even for the teams who expected to come in the strongest have not really lived up to expectations. And yes, they may have transitioned from being once underdogs to now actual contenders, but the way that they've really introduced themselves.
What is this guy saying though?
Domination in every single series that they've been through here in MSC really is a statement for them. I feel like they've had more dominant runs than any other team we've seen so far.
Rainy, let me just say, I am ready to just throw in the script. This time, I'm so ready for a non-Southeast Asian team to become a champion.
What team there?
Where's that coming from us, though?
Yeah, no, you were the one that said, I don't want any Southeast Asian teams to become champion. That's what you said.
Did I say that?
Yeah, in Malaysia's out, you seem like you're pretty okay with letting that go.
No, this is all defensive aggression. Like, even since morning, Rick has been messing with me, and she just kept on doing that.
Well, I think it's going to continue, and we'll see if LaFell actually picks up that note card, and you see it in his hands later on, because there's a lot of stuff written on there, and if he really thinks it, I'm excited to see how that goes. Well, let's mention Aurora Gaming, because this is a team that has shocked the world. Maybe they had it in them all the time, but coming into this tournament, there were other teams that we had our eyes on, from Lunar to TNZ, Rosa, Pagu, and Siggy Boom, who I felt started this tournament with a bang and continues to try to be dominant. It's interesting to see if Aurora will be able to keep surprising their opponents. We had a chance to catch up with TNZ, their juggler, before this.
I think TNZ is very obsessed with the game and is very obsessed with like winning. He's always trying to be the best. He likes to gossip a lot. Yani ailenin dediğine göre 2 yaşında bilgisayardan Spider-Man oynuyorum. Ben biraz böyle Spider-Man hayranı olduğum için 6. sınıfta değil 7. sınıfta ortaokulda bir arkadaşımın önerisiyle başladım. Orada bir tane karakter vardı yani Spider-Man'e benzediği için sırf.
Who?
Yani çocukken çok heveslendim öyle
What? Who looks like Spider-Man, bruh? Fanny? But who is the Spider-Man looking hero, bruh?
Önce böyle spor hakkında çok bilgim yok ve sporcu olacağımı düşünmüyordum. Yani normal bir çocuktum yani. Diğer çocuklar nasıl söyleyeyim çocuktum.
Bro, what the hell is this?
İlk seneler çok değişmemiş olmadı çünkü Türkiye'de o kadar e-spor gelişmemişti.
What is this, bro?
Sonra işte turnuvalara katılmaya başladım. Şu an buradayım.
Look at this crazy move by Tianzi. I mean, a top been a lot, obviously. The fact that the pure sweeps and beers didn't get it.
Crazy.
Şöyle karar verdim. O zamanlar yani daha yeni başladığım için tabii benden daha iyi oyuncular da vardı. Oyunu bilmiyordum. Kenzie is different in a way that he's always trying to win, like no matter the result, right? The Turkish region wasn't always so good, right? Like how it's right now. And even though he kept like pushing, trying to improve, going to every single tournament, maybe the results weren't perfect, but over time it's becoming better, right? And I think everyone can see it.
One of the most ambitious player I have seen in my life.
The one thing I like about TNZ is that he will listen. If what you're saying makes sense, he will listen to you, and he will try his best to understand and also like accommodate changes that needed to be done for the team. I think he's reached that version that he wants to be. You know, like he wants to be a very good jungler. Now everyone knows that he's an exceptional jungler. In the current meta, I think micro-wise, TNZ is the most skilled jungler there is right now.
Gonna be next, chopped off, taken out, and Sanford falls as well. A double kill into the hands of Tienzi.
It's Aurora Gaming advancing to the knockouts. What a story. ONIC, they're gonna have to work through it.
Kişilik olarak çok değişmedim yani. Kişilik olarak değişmediğim için buralardayım bence. Yani dediğim gibi baştan beri nasılsam şu anda öyleyim. He's a fun kid. Like honestly, I believe he's a good kid at heart. He just doesn't know it yet. Playing with Tienzi, we are trying to be very perfectionist. We're trying to fix every small detail, trying to improve as much as we can, trying to be basically the strongest. Bu turnuvada birinci olmak istiyorum ben. Bunu da başaracağımıza inanıyorum takımla birlikte. Bu kadar.
All right, well, LaFell still doesn't have his no card. He's been dancing the entire time with Briggs, so have I, and that's why I'm going to throw it to him in a second just to show you what we're going on. Again, we have one more piece before we see if he actually picks it up and uses it. Otherwise, he really is just doing this off the cuff. Thanks, guys. Okay, let's go into ONIC, because of course they've got a great story as well. Lutpi, Kyrie, Sands, Kidboy, and Kelra, who has received trash talk from multiple different sources, including Aurora Gaming, and now Team Spirit as well. Their coach, CW, had a chance to catch up with us before this match.
Eterna here, and now we are with CW, ONIC coach. CW, we haven't heard from you just yet. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
What about confident? Are you confident?
Very confident.
Very confident. See, that's a mentality that we want coming into this elimination match. But speaking of mentality, there have been a lot of discussions out there, especially some podcasts that have discussed a lot of Indonesian teams. And I think when it comes down to, micro, macro mechanics, everything is like on par with the rest of the world. But sometimes mentality plays a huge factor. CW, do you think that ONIC has been struggling with mentality problems?
I think if we're saying Onyx,
CW coach, let's go.
Before like coach Chip coming.
So when you were still a player?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now it's better.
It's better because I think coach Chip taught us many. I think real many like confident factor that we have to bring in the competition.
So Coach Yev has taught you guys a lot about mentality.
Yes.
So how do you, though, as a coach, handle that now? Like, is it still Coach Jeb, or are you now, taking that role on?
Probably. Coach Chip is like my mentor, right? So I ask him a lot.
Oh, you ask him a lot.
Yeah.
Is it pressure for you, stepping into that position?
Who's gonna face
of course,
a good team?
before I was a player, right?
Yeah.
Right now, I will have different learning into the coaches. So that's what I bring here.
It's a different journey for CW here. And speaking of journey as well, ups and downs for ONIC this MSC. What's been the big struggle? What's been the obstacle for ONIC?
I think many people would see this meta is like, it's like, you know, one day it's Eldora is good, the next day Eldora is bad, and the next day when you pick like something like Link, it's work, but another day it's bad. Like it's a unique. I think it's a unique patch. In
Do you
this
think
final.
is it because people just haven't really figured out the meta yet?
I mean, it's like who bring the most confidence with your strat in this meta.
Oh.
So you can play anything,
Anything.
anything.
So there's no priority heroes and different roles right now.
Of course, there's some like priority hero,
Hey, what
but
is Bob waffling?
if it doesn't suit the team, I think it's not working.
Okay, so that's the struggle that ONIC has been facing right
Yes.
now.
No, I mean before
Oh,
knockout.
before or the knockout. So now everything's okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
We
Bro, he
settled
confused
it.
everyone.
Yes.
0 to 10 confidence level, coach.
9.9.
9.9. That's so
Nah,
high.
crazy game.
Because 10 is like it's perfect score.
It's perfect, and
There's no imperfect in this world.
that's why he's coach.
Damn.
It's wise. CW, does it stand for coach? Like you're wise or wise coach?
What's wise?
Coach wise. But speaking of being wise and all that, were you surprised that Vitality got knocked out?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Because I think they are really strong, especially Nanail with the assassin meta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel pressure now that you're the only remaining MPL ID team?
No, we just
No.
want to play.
They just want to play.
Yeah.
And if you want to play today, what do you want to say to your opponents today? What do you want to say to Aurora?
We are.
It's okay. It's okay.
But he
We'll give
didn't
you
even
some
try
time.
stop.
Go ahead.
We are ready.
Bruh.
100%.
I thought it was 9.9%.
I mean the ready is.
Oh, okay. So he's 9.9 confidence out of 10, but he's 100% ready to face.
Aurora.
All right.
Huh?
Thank you so much, CW, for this
Thank you.
interview, and we'll turn it over back to you guys.
Aturnus is trying to get him, man. He's trying to get him. I thought it was 99. What's wrong with you? What's really wrong with you guys? That's what I want to know. That's what Aturnus asking.
Yeah, bro.
So I think I would make the same mistake, right?
Apparently nothing, though, with the math being on the side
Let
for
me
the
see
fans.
how's
68%
the other match
think
going.
ONIC is going to take this one.
1% off for ONIC to have a nice number.
Wow.
Now that's a disappointment.
I think it's still a pretty nice number. Lefana knows
I'm a
me.
disappointment.
No.
Oh, I took his Deep Class
Hey,
Gaming
hey.
versus.
Either way,
I think
one
a big
up
team.
or one down, you guys would have made a joke about that number.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I would have
6-7.
seen the hands flapping, or I would have seen. Oh God,
Nah, bro. What is
All
that?
right.
Bro?
Hey, but that's a surprise, though.
that is.
What
What's
is
the
it?
price?
The number is like
Yes, it was.
Because you would assume that ONIC had really, really, really high numbers
Yeah.
favoring them.
And he does not shy away from being confident, but he does shy away from owning the regional impact. But I'm not going to do that because MPL Indonesia is looking for ONIC
Damn,
to
bro.
raise the flag for that region. This is one of our MSC champions from
Fucking
2023.
business. What the hell is
SRG have gone out. Team Liquid, PH have gone out as
Bro, everyone
well.
has like a
And
different
it's
color,
no
red, blue,
shy
bro. What?
conversation on the side of the other
Nah,
side
this
of the
is-
bracket
this
with
is all
Team
of our-
Falcons Philippines saying
I
we
know
are
that.
the last one standing for our region. I believe ONIC has that pressure as well. But when you look at their opponents in Aurora Gaming, they have been able to surprise, to stun, and to silence any of the doubters, especially with that man TNZ alongside Siggy Boom and the squad. Will Coach Midnight have them prep for this? You know it. It's just a matter of what's going to happen. Let's get game number 2, our second series, on the way.
Hearts, dreams, and keys were shattered in the first match of the day. And I'm not gonna lie, my heart was shattered too, but the show must go on as we continue with our second match of the day, where ONIC goes up against Aurora Gaming.
Very much so. I'm sorry, Rose, but that's the nature of competition. It means the better team on that day advanced, and in that sense, that was Team Spirit. And what a game they gave us, but as you said, we have to decide who faces off against them in our next semi-final. And it's two teams that both really have their own incredible story coming into MSC at EWC. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's bring on our first team. Please join me in welcoming Aurora Gaming! Aurora
is their name. Domination is their game. A rematch was called not only to prove that they are the better team, but that the Kingslayers deserve a personal and regional run deeper than ever before. So when the sun rises tomorrow, it'll be a second after a resilient Aurora Gaming.
Now this is gonna be a match to watch because they're going up against a former champion here at MSC. Ladies and gentlemen, it is ONIC time! The Sky Kings return to the land of dawn to take a shot at reclaiming what was once theirs. Indonesia's last hope needs to fly higher than ever to take down Aurora. Can they successfully dim the northern lights when they are shining brighter than ever?
I'll tell you one thing, Rose. It is difficult to hold on to that crown, even more so than it is to have it in your hands in the first place. So let's send our teams.
Crazy match though.
Please.
ONIC versus
ONIC,
Aurora.
Place your keys, take your seats. Aurora, place your keys, take your seats. An epic
I think Aurora wins
semi-final
easily.
is upon
Might
us,
even
and
be a
of
sweep.
course,
Unless
captains,
Kendra carries it.
remember to shake hands. They wish for this rematch, and we are gonna get it. So let's get this game on the way.
Unless Kendra carries, I think Aurora beats ONIC.
Can they finish it here? Another team crumbles. Another team falls.
But crazy matchup either way.
Very good shape. We can beat any teams here in MSC.
I didn't know Midnight English was that good, bro.
At the end of it all, Aurora Gaming
Midnight
can
might be the
advance on
mastermind.
to the knockout stage.
Of course, I want Aurora. Yeah, I want take the revenge. Yeah.
I just want to prove that we can beat them twice. Like, they want to get the revenge. We just want to
Let me change
play
the
a
title,
normal
actually.
game and win.
Super Fritz tries, but Aurora Gaming made it happen. And Siggy Boom did it too on the rope. They won it game 3.
We'll punish them more than they punish us.
So when we beat ONIC,
Let me change the.
prove to ourselves that we can actually win the whole thing and hope that we don't choke in the playoffs.
We kind of miss our tempo. We met them 2 times and then we.
Let me change the title actually real quick.
In the group stage.
Oh shit.
About in early sih. Dia kalau early-nya dapat, price-nya dapat, snowball dia udah kuat banget.
Bro, sorry.
Dari
I'm hiding the
kalau dia nggak
screen
dapat,
because I need to change the title real quick.
udah GG.
I feel like if they sometimes get the snowball in early game, then they can use it pretty much. Like when the gold laner can play the game, I think it's kind of hard for us to play. Whenever they struggle in midnight, it's kind of over for them. I was a bit surprised when they stole some of our
Let me
heroes
see.
when we played our first match. So I think this time Onyx gonna be more ready. They're gonna come more prepared.
They know they cannot play late game. They always priority the early until mid game heroes. I think Pago now is the
I changed the title.
best from EWC.
They have a very stable gold laner, and also like jungler, Kyrie and Kelra, those two. Big X factor would be the roamer, Boy.
I just take my revenge.
Keyboard chokes a lot
For our
though.
group stage match, you also said revenge.
You wanted revenge earlier, you failed. You want revenge now? Don't expect too much, right? I think we are aiming for like a 3-0 win or 3-1. We just do the same things that we've been doing before.
I think that these 3 teams are a bit predictable now for Aurora or someone like Midnight. They've watched them too much.
See Elvin Onyx, are you kidding me?
For Pagu, my friend. Tunggu pembalasan dendam kita. Kita akan kalahkan kalian di knockout stage. Don't try.
Aurora have just taken out 2 of the biggest teams in MSC back to back cleanly.
First of all, I would say just hope you get your strong heroes.
It's the battle of the last and closest rematch that we had. Among all those quarterfinal rematches, this was the only
Siggy was a
upper bracket
goal
decider
laner.
that
I don't know
went
who
down
told me
to the
like,
final
he experienced
match. It's
Siggy
one of the
What?
reasons why Aurora was a final pick, and one of the reasons why they were actually going up against ONIC again. We were doing some theory crafting as well. We said if they had actually won, they would have had the fastest time. They would have picked first. And the question is, would they have picked ONIC again? Because the rematches went before them, they were forced into this rematch, but I think they're both happy to say, we want to prove we beat you for real, or to give ONIC a chance to say, we want to get our revenge.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can see it, and we, I think, would all agree that ONIC also want this rematch to happen, just because of how things really went for the past series that they've been up against each other, and even Midnight. Midnight was very vocal about how he was already surprised with how ONIC stole away a couple of the
What are
heroes
these
that they
scores,
were
bro?
planning or expecting
MSC
to use
Legends.
themselves, and he's just expecting that Aurora
Marry me,
or
Kibo.
that
Hey, yo,
ONIC
what?
this time would be much more prepared to go up against them.
And here's the thing, I feel like
Wait, what?
it's warranted to be a bit worried if you're an Aurora fan here, because we saw how ONIC in their second game, first game, sure,
Who
they
was
lost
the
in
fan,
early
bro?
game,
What?
then come second game, they matched the aggression. Keyboy on that show was able to have a lot of full momentum.
Let's look
and
at the
got a lot of
draft,
kills in mid. So I feel like this time Aurora should not have an easy early
Yeah,
game.
which I think is something crucial to note in this matchup. It was mentioned that, at least for Aurora, they've observed that ONIC, everything crumbles, especially when things go wrong in their mid. But ONIC acknowledged that Aurora probably also doesn't want to play for late game.
Yeah.
So the drafting might be something that will reflect that, and whether or not they've already adjusted to these things that are probably a bit lacking from their playstyle.
I mean, here's the thing. If you want that to happen, you kind of have to take down Sigibum. But here's the thing. I don't see Sigibum losing any of his lanes. So, I don't know. So far, Aurora, in terms of marksman, they only use the Melissa.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have anything else.
I think that's another thing to take note of, because I think a lot of question has been put onto ONIC and their gold lane. Yes, he is indeed acknowledged as one of the most stable gold laners there is out there, but we're yet to see how stable he is when you're forced to put him on a fighter gold lane. On the other hand, though, Sigibum has been nothing less than stable, has been nothing less than consistent in terms of the gold lane, regardless of whatever hero you decide to put him on.
Speaking of the gold lane,
These teams
Kelra
ban
has had
quick too, though.
7
Look at the
different
back, bro.
heroes that he's played over the
Selena,
course of
Freya,
7
Edura,
different
Atlas,
games. Hero pool is one thing,
Marcel.
but effectiveness is another. And that gold lane matchup is going to come down to if they can figure out a way to get him flying. And on the other side of it, make sure that he has a chance to get to late game. The Selena was one of those conversations in mid, so was the Rafaela. The Selena banned early from ONIC. They're already taking away
Bro, Kelra
plays.
esports though, bro.
And I'm really liking
Keyboard
that because
chokes
you
in like
gotta
big
respect
moments.
Moisa
No,
on
gonna
the
lie.
Selena. Unless you yourself want to pick up it on the second phase. But now Aurora, they kind of equalize the whole round. They ban out that Eudora. I feel like for Ani, they got to open up the draft a little bit. But if you want to ban anything, I feel like Hirara would be a solid ban. But instead, they banned the Fanny. And yeah, that's the thing. If you ban the Aurora, it shows your intention that you do want to have an assassin. And you being on first pick gives you the Hirara.
Yeah, they'll get their hands on that finally this time. But for ONIC on the other side, I would immediately assume or think of a Bellerin, but this is ONIC, this is Keyboy. He was mentioned to be the X factor here for ONIC, but they still decide to pick it up. It's gonna be a safe option.
Here's the thing, Aurora, they first picked this Hirara. I remember before, it's a hyper Hirara where first item is gonna be that Sky Piercer, and then basically all utility, including that Rafaela in the mid.
No shit, what the hell?
This could be interesting there. Aurora setting up for the opportunity to go.
ONIC
An interesting
airport,
mid. Valentina
airport
picked up
this way, brother. At least
as
spell
well. He
airport
copied
right,
the
bro.
ultimate of a big roam or somebody who has a big impact on team fights. So warding away certain picks, still things like the Uranus available.
I feel like Aurora should pick up the Paquito
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that opens up a double fighter composition.
The Paquito is actually still open. Yes, a flex that they can eventually put onto Sigibum.
Yeah.
I agree. But aside from the Paquito,
I mean, like, even Barat's Paquito is already pretty strong, so they pick up the Barats here. They
And
pick
the
up the Cho instead. And again, I feel like this is just them
Sky
showing that
Kings
they just
as well.
want a lot of early game here.
And do they want to take it away from Kid Boy, who had a really good performance as well?
yeah, they gotta be very careful about their jungler here. There's just so much setup potential, and it's very specific. It's a
I really
lockdown
like the
type of
animated
composition from Aurora.
pics.
We haven't seen the lane.
I was reading
and
from in the
hearing from
drafting.
scrims. It looks like
in
lane
this.
has really fallen off, so I don't know. The other junglers, Nolan is still pretty good. If you want to go for utility, which I guess you kind of can, but or the Harley. I think the Harley would also be okay-ish.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
it is. Go for the Harley.
I think it's better.
Damn, bro.
'Cause if you
TNG's
went
pick
utility,
against
it's still not
himself.
gonna have a great time.
Yep.
Even the Akai is just gonna get chomped by the Barats. And any other assassin, because I think Kyrie's only used 3.
Yeah. So now in terms of the ban here, I feel like for Aurora, just ban I think betting on a Paquito already helps you out quite a lot here, because I feel like for ONIC, one of their win conditions is to force Aurora on a traditional marksman, giving much more value for this Harley. And the Bellering.
There's a lot of marksman that Keller can actually still pick up if they really want to go for shred.
Because here's the thing, Aurora, I think what's smart about them is that they have this choke. Meaning that
True.
they can use something like a carry. Right? Like, having a Joe really opens up quite a lot in draft.
Uranus and Rafaela band.
And the Rafa. Yeah.
But it's ONIC picking next after this phase. So
Fun fact, Uranus and Rafa, they have a relationship together.
Is they really?
Huh?
Yeah.
In the Land of Dawn?
Yeah.
Are you
Like,
lying?
Uranus is fond of her for some reason.
Huh?
Yeah.
Brigida can't believe it.
yeah, I mean,
Just play the
You're
viewers.
spilling the
talk
tea.
about it. Yeah.
Spilling the tea.
I mean,
Did they want that coming out at MSC or
What?
trying to keep that on the down low?
Well,
It's
now
out
everyone
now.
knows, yeah.
It's out now.
Nolan also abandoned his daughter.
Okay.
Nolan and wait, who's his relative?
Leela.
Why'd you point at me? I didn't abandon my daughter, man. She was took her to breakfast this morning. You're a great daddy. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Just dad.
Oh, even the juicing. Okay.
I think an Alice would be an okay ban as well, but they banned out the Lapu here, so I feel like they're just gonna have.
Low key.
It looks like they might
What
go
the
for
hell?
a traditional marksman. Right?
This will tell us a lot here on the side of your boy picking up. We see the Zushin band, the Lapu Lapu as well, which is, I thought it looked amazing yesterday.
Esmeralda is there if ONIC wants that to deal with the barrage.
They might just
Honestly,
match the lane.
Even the Yuzov would be pretty okay here against Aurora.
My question is, are they doing something funky? I mean, that's my question on this. And
Bruh.
I know it's going to be very clear probably after this that they're not. But Belleric EXP, I mean, it would be weird.
Yeah.
But if you get something that can win outside of that, that catches Aurora off guard, I'm just wondering if ONIC are trying to play this in a way where they surprise Aurora.
No, honestly, that's a good point, because Belleric is not great if you're going up against a very fast EXP laner, right? Like a Benedetta, like a Lapu. But you're going up against a Barat, so you're equally slow. It makes it so that it's not a bad pick. So, yeah, ONIC can still flex the Belleric, honestly.
And you can pretty much say the same for the matchup in mid. If they really want to rotate faster and utilize their advantage, then maybe just put something alongside the Valentina that can just be as equally aggressive. But Aurora, pick up the Paquito since it wasn't bad. But the Luyi is the surprise here.
Actually, I really feel like if they pick up a Yuzong, they can win this matchup quite hard, because it wins against the Barats. And then the bad thing about the Louis is you have no dash. So once an EXP laner gets onto you, he's going to stay
Oh
there
no.
forever.
Paquito Wallet?
Final pick here. ONIC, to me, could
Loki
make a
go.
statement. Come out here, try to catch Aurora off guard. And they don't. They go Esma. That's a very safe pick. It kind of nullifies that lane.
Yep. And it can still jump on the Louis, and one of the heroes that can use a Purify, which I feel like this is one of those games that it's okay for you to have a Purify.
Yeah, at the very least, they have a Harley. I think I will be okay with that. So they have ways to at least penetrate the back lines and go in for pickoffs, because apart from that, the Belleric and the Esmeralda, they, as you mentioned, seem very safe. So let's see how ONIC play this out against this hyper-aggressive lineup that Aurora dropped.
ONIC knows they're trying to survive. They're not trying to lose early, because
Bro,
if they
there's a lot
go
of
late
ONIC fans
game,
not gonna lie.
they can get these
For being that far
fans
away.
at the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet even hyper than they are to kick off this first game. It's time to begin our second and last series of the day. It's ONIC versus Aurora Gaming. And to call the action, we've got Naisu and Gideon. Fellas?
Oh
Thank
shit.
you so much, Rain Day. Welcome everybody. The series that everybody has been anticipating for. It's Aurora facing off against ONIC in a best of 5. Everybody's had their opinions of ONIC, but everybody has seen Aurora as a legitimate threat to the throne. But who is going to come up on top here?
Man, you know, today and the past couple days have been a whole lot of sweet action that we've seen, and hopefully this one goes the distance here, because, you know, moving forward, semifinals next, you want to go ahead and see them bring it the distance, and the drafts
will have the distance for Aurora. I mean, the Louis Yi pick has only been brought up, what, one time? This is now the second time Louis comes through. Again, leave it up to Coach Midnight to make these drafts interesting, right? And sometimes that can work for you, sometimes it works against you, but we have seen some amazing setups with that diversion play.
Yep, some really
Let's
great
go
stuff
TNG,
across the
bro.
board. And I want to see how creative
I
he
think
actually went to. We
they'll use the
Coach
Louis
Midnight already
to take
talking
down
very
Keldra.
expressively to the rest of his
If they can
players
take
about
down
what
Keldra and
exactly
make the
may
game
or
hard
may
for
not
him,
happen
it's
or
over for
certain
his opponent.
mechanics. We're not 100% sure here, but really that diversion could be the difference maker. They're playing a double fighter comp, which is already pretty scary when you don't have like a dedicated scaler, so we know that Aurora are the ones on a timer in comparison to ONIC. We're seeing Wilderness Blessings, we're even seeing a Brace might come out of Rosa, which is atypical for low Y's nowadays, because dear Lord, like LaFell mentioned, once Lutfi is on top of him, it's going to be difficult for Rosa to get away.
I would say if you look at this for Aurora Gaming, one of the great things about the composition that can go against that setup from Luffy or anything else is they have a ton of options to just set
What was
things
that,
up,
Kyrie?
you know, between pick-off potential here. Looks like TNC's going to do a little bit of damage to T-Boy, but just keeps him at bay. And whether that's the kick, you know, from Pagu with that Way of the Dragon or, you know, Lunar jumping in. I mean, how many times now have we seen the Barretts be placed into that XP lane? The amount of ground coverage Barretts has, especially with a flicker in Daytona's Welcome combo, is kind of insane.
It is. It's really good, but at the same time,
Turkey might win. I think, bro. Midnight strats are like next level.
They make it a break in here, as we can see that they don't have first position, but here comes the TB.
What the hell is that DB, bro? Wrong DB? He couldn't hide them, bro.
There's the Daytona's Welcome. There's a crash on the wall. Sans is gone, but Kyrie will be able to secure the objective. And now Lunar
Retry God, bro.
gonna try to fight it off here, but gets taken down. So ONIC winning the trade.
Really nice trade so far. It's a little sad for Lunar, but somebody has to take the damage, right? Really nicely played by ONIC side. This gives Kelra just a little bit of time.
Rosa's TP was actually shit, though. I think his main goal was the bush, the small bush. He missed it.
Unfortunately,
I think because he tried to do it like way too fast, like TP too fast.
Trading out against him.
But what the hell was that, bro?
We already got that one kill onto Sans. At this point, we just need to make sure that we're minimizing the
like
losses.
if he went into the bush, ONIC would not have known they spawned. He just showed their spawning.
The waves really, really well.
Yeah, so probably with this kind of setup, you know, Aurora, if they can't find plays like that with an diversion or the pickoffs that they're looking for, then what do they wait for? You know, TNT to get stacks like we've seen before on this, like possibly the Sky Piercer for that Hirara. Siggy Boom has probably been one of the better performing Paquito gold laners that we've seen so far.
This MSC sounds playing ass. Bro, Keyboy always chokes as well in like the big moments. Like he'll overthink and pick something like a Helicard and he'll get cooked.
Throughout this game.
Yeah, and I think that's
but this time he's on a tank, so it's good.
Right? Especially since they're on a timer, they still have like about 6.
Nah, cook.
That's a timer right there too.
Hirara cooked,
gonna be able to get away, taking out Pagu, man.
Oh, sorry, Pagu cooked.
It's just again, all you have to do is play around that deadly magic once it's up.
Yep, and most importantly, wait, hold on. Get a quick TP here just to open up the map and get a good idea of where TNC might be looking to hide, knowing that the purple buff is going to spawn in about 12 seconds. This next neutral objective is going to be difficult to contest for. Luffy has so much of an advantage against Lunar because of the previous interaction by Turtle side, so I think this should be a no contest overall, but that depends on what Aurora's going to do.
He has the least contribution, this MSC like an NPC.
Bot, bro. He's only got the Purify, so what's
but when has Lutfi even been good though, bro? He's not that good, bro. Like even Kirk is better than this guy, bro. This is why ONIC ID can't win, because like keyboard chokes. Lutfi is not that good. He's mid at best. Kyrie can solo carry, but even Kyrie does Kumar strats now after being in Indonesia so long. They got Kelra to carry them, but I don't know.
Already using that Keyboy now. Half elf gets kicked right to the team and will deliver Keyboy up, and Lunar will secure the turtle.
वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम आकुरिस ब्रो मैंने आपको रिक्वेस्ट सेंड करी थी डीसी में ओके ब्रो देखता हूँ बाद में ब्रो फोन चार्ज पे अभी यू मेंशन्ड माय होल आईडी ब्रो मुझे कैसे बता रहा तेरी गलती आईडी तूने मुझे बोला डूफी हूँ मैं भाई क्या बोल रहा है भाई मैं रोम खेलता भी नहीं है चौके में ब्रो Bro, crazy. Ayo. Nah, they ain't catching Kelra, bro. They ain't catching Killra this easy. Oh, nice one. Never mind, bro. Bro, Sticky Bum too good. Yeah, he might die as well. Yeah.
They're getting good today. They're getting very, very good. And Kelra ends up missing the wave this time around. I mean, actually, one of the advantages is slipping over. They're not done yet. They're looking for mid-tier 1.
Bro, Adi, that wait. मैं भी वही सोच रहा था. Then everyone came and started talking like doofy fission. But bro, the hell? कुछ भी बोल रहे bro. रोमी नहीं खेलता bro पहली बात तो मैच चौके में. मैं मना भी कर रहा था कोई मान ही नहीं रहा था. तो मैं रोम प्लेयर ही नहीं हूँ bro. The hell? उन लोगों को ही पता है. फार मोमेंट हो गया फॉर रियल ब्रो. किसी को भी नाम ले दिया मेरा. ये वॉच पार्टी में सारे इंडीसी भी पैनिक पुपो की कोई वॉच पार्टी नहीं देख रहा था. सारे मेरी वाली ग्रॉस की सीन देख रहे हैं ब्रो. पैनिक पुपो के व्यूज हटा दिए तुम लोगों ने भाई. बहुत गलत किया.
Based on the total amount of gold the team has, but I'm not 100% sure. In the meantime, though, Sigable, this is probably the strongest he is going to be throughout the game. He legitimately can 1v1 Kyrie, Sans, and Kelra if they just walk into a bush, and I think that's the big fear for Aurora. Opening up the map, especially with P-Boy, he's died 3 times opening up the map and fighting for that space. It's just really hard to get back up for him.
We'll see how they play this out. Lord slowly walking up here to this mid lane. They still have the holy defense shields to play around with, but ONIC, again, with this kind of lineup, can they still defend this? 10 minutes into the base, the Lord charges in that mid turret. They're going to have to deal with this wave pushing in as the bottom also turret. Shield pops.
Damn, bro.
Mid turret down. Aurora stays disciplined for now. They'll let them clear out the Lord here.
Crazy.
See if they can get more.
I like it. I like it a lot. ONIC says, you know what? Mid inhibitor whatever. We can deal with it no matter what. As long as it's not the long lane and we have to play this awkward Lord fight every single time, especially dancing around that pit, it's just not
Bhai, San 030 feeding, bruh.
It's the setup for the
Kelra
Lord.
000, Kelra just trying to solo carry, bruh.
So far, it's probably their only
Keyboard
win
032.
conditions, besides, maybe punishing Pagu, maybe punishing Sigaboom. And even then, you kind of need Kyrie +1 to make that happen. Let's go to the items, because finally, we see 2 already completed for Kelra. Kyrie actually opting to go for a more bruiser build this time around. He does not want to die randomly to either Sigaboom or even to someone like Rosa.
Yeah, he's kind of has to, We've seen it how it happened in the first fights. I mean, that first hurdle, it was just him being patient. He went in with a retribution.
Well, he's already got 30 stacks. Oh, hell no.
You just see how quickly he has to go back in time to survive, and that brute force is going to help him a little bit.
I think this will be one-sided. There's no point in watching after this game.
You're going to pick up that Harari. You're going to be able to get those stacks. You're a threat in itself.
Oh, it's 6:30? I'll just watch this game, I guess.
To try to deal with Tienzi, that's where, again, they're not paying attention to the rest of the side attack here from Sigaboom or even the diversion from Rosa.
Immortality picked up at 10 minutes as well.
That ONIC has to be wary
They're scared,
of in
bruh.
these team fights.
I think, or they're waiting for Kelra to scale. That's it. They're hoping Kelra scales and he can carry that.
Especially Lukeby, as much as he wants to be in the faces, he needs to act as Peel. He needs to cut Lunar off from certain angles and force him to flicker. But as you can see, right, it's moments like this where Lukeby, he can't just stay in front of their face forever. He has to pull in and out consistently to maintain his health.
Okay. Again, at least some defensive items here being picked up now by ONIC, even in Immortality for Keyboy, just to get him there a little bit longer. Kyrie will pick up Genius Wand. Sans has been holding on to the Louis Yeo, right, that diversion. Maybe there's some trickery that they can go with to set them out for this fight for the Lord, or potentially take it.
I think the winning play is if Sans steals the Detna's welcome, and he is able to combo with the Falling Star Moon to guarantee somebody gets locked against the wall during a neutral objective. That's my best guess. Because so far, I feel like Aurora are hyper aware of specifically Keyboy. They're like, hella, okay, sure, we got flickers, we can get out of it. He only has Purify, so after the BMI, there's no follow-up after that. The next problem will be whether or not we're too low.
But they're just trying to make Kelra slip push.
His build, we're not going to get one shot. It's over a duration of time. So really just boils down to how Lukeby, Sans, or even Keyboy finds an out-of-the-box play.
The out-of-the-box play is going to have to happen in the defense, man. Again, with their backs against the wall. This Lord should still be able to be dealt with, though. Given
But imagine Sigiba might be like so hyped.
You've got pretty
He's
good
low-key
clear with this.
beating
They can
Kelra
lock
in
it
the
down if they
lane.
have to, if it's sacrificing that Wrath of the Dryad to go ahead and keep
I actually
this
know
thing
Sigiba
forward
is in the
away
same
from
server
that
as me.
crystal. That could
That's
be a
not the
play
NL
for
server.
ONIC. But just like them, Pagu's got his own immortality. They've got their defensive items to work with too. They're going to go ahead and push it in. They want to take this top turret down first while ONIC deals with the Lord. They're going to go anyway. Daytona's welcome. Right on target. It's the tankiest member. It's going to get kicked away too. Keyboy dropping down the Wrath of the Drive with the back line. Tienzi is there zoning everyone away. It's a split fight happening here with already Keyboy buying so much time. Finally goes down. But now, Aurora looking to cap out game of one. ONIC on this defense. They got to clear out these waves. They're still charged up. Tienzi will jump in. Able to take out Kelra. And that's going to be it for game one. ONIC facing a tough loss against Aurora Gaming.
Beautifully played by Tienzi. That's how you maintain your lead as Hirara. Just abuse the fact that a lot of her damage is directly tied.
ONIC teleport this way, bro.
Specifically from the level. So once you hit that level cap, it's only like 3 seconds before you get both of your combo abilities back up. That's why he's going in and out constantly, baiting those spells, baiting a reaction from ONIC. And that's something that they're going to have to remember for the upcoming games here. Great game number 1 coming in from Aurora. At least for ONIC, now we see what the first set of cards are going to be. Let's see what the next combo is for game number 2. And I think a lot of it is trying to
Game
find that
TNG
punish
did it
in the
easy
jungle.
for you, bro.
Man, if they,
I think they're going to clean sweep ONIC, bro.
It's like there's always that one pick or that one curve.
But by the way, guys, it's too late for me. Anyways, I have to go because I have more stuff to do later. It's been your boy Fission, and I'm signing off. Peace.